Ah, hello. Hi. How's it going? So, it turns out my uncle's not coming home today. He's coming home tomorrow. I spent like a good chunk of my time waking up being like, oh god, he's gonna be home any minute. But no, my cousin texted me a little bit ago and she's like, no, he's coming home tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, yay. Yeah, hi. Hi, Twy. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Crystal. Bun, I finished the opening gag you voiced. Should have the full video out today or tomorrow. Ooh, I can't wait to watch. Elliot was probably trying to hide his shit-eating grin when that happened. Oh man, the anxiety ping pong you must be going through right now though. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream because I was anxious, but then I got that and then I'm like, oh, okay, woohoo! But I'm glad you get an extra free day. Yeah, I'm really glad. So that means one less weekday, which the weekdays are the worst. It's a lot better when it's like the weekend, because that's when one of my cousins isn't working. So it's a lot more easier to manage when like everyone's home. So I'm glad. It's not today. But yeah, hello. We're gonna play a game called Hibernate. This is by Attila. I played one of their VNs before. It was that one VN about the guy that you go to a coffee shop and like he's like a dead spirit and he's gonna like eat your soul and stuff. I think it was called The Last Day or the Final Day, something like that. And I saw this on their itch page and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So let's check it out. Also, just as a warning, when I open up the game, I think I have sound on for this, but the start of the game doesn't have any sound. I saw that there were credits for music, so there will be music, but right now if you don't hear anything, don't worry. It's not just you, it's the game. Hiya, Elio. Hi, Phoenix. Hello. How you doing today? Yeah, I really like Attila's art. They've got a very nice and clean art style. Let's check it out. Canner Island. Month XX, date XX, year XXXX. Today marks exactly a month since the mysterious phenomenon started to appear on the island. Whether it's a kind of illness, virus, or even a curse, nobody seems to know. Nothing has been scientifically proven yet. Yeah, this art is really cute, yeah. Many people, without considering their gender, age, and status, have become the victims of this unsolvable case. They just, one day, fell into deep slumber without any sign of waking up. Ooh! They fall into a coma? Barring the experts' words, it is just as if they are hibernating. I'm good. Oh, it's your turn to play the Resident Evil games. Ooh, I hope you have fun. How are you? I'm doing okay. I spent most of my morning anxious, but I'm doing a lot better now. Now that I have another free day. So that's good. So I was like, let's take advantage of this free day and do some streaming. Yes, just like bears during winter, they hibernate. Heck yeah. Everything was covered in pure white. I couldn't remember what I was doing before, when I realized I was standing in the middle of a snowfield. Whether on my right or left, all I could see was a pile of snow. Also, let me just double check. Okay, yeah. Like it wasn't enough. The snow was still falling from the sky. Quietly, serenely. Looking at the scenery, there's one thing that crossed in my mind. I mean, an extended nap doesn't sound bad. Yeah, a nap might fix me. I did nap in a little bit today, so that's good. I kept being like, well, he's not home yet, so I guess I'll sleep in a bit more. Ah, it's winter. Oh, Forte. It was winter, but it didn't feel cold at all. Strange, but I didn't think much of it. And there was something that caught my attention more than the cold. There's someone singing. A girl. Oh, is he returning today? I thought he was gonna return today, so that's why I was really anxious. But turns out he's coming home tomorrow morning. I think I heard this song somewhere before, but where? Well, that just means once he comes home, I'm getting packed up. I was immediately drowned with its beautiful, angelic voice. I felt like that voice was calling me, telling me to come and find her. Although I didn't know the direction, my body confidently walked towards one place, to the direction of the singing's voice. I felt like if I weren't there, I would be able to meet the singer. I didn't know why. I just had this urge to meet her. Understandable, yeah. Just when I thought about it, I actually spotted her. Very pretty. I really like this kind of hairstyle. Like, I know... Oh, God, what was her name? From Project Sekai? From 25 Nidzi. I really like her. And I really like this hairstyle. The owner of the singing voice that I had been hearing was a pale little girl. Noticing my presence, she stopped singing and ran towards me. The small footprints were embedded in the thick snow along her path. I was thinking that girl from Dead Man Wonderland. Oh yeah, I remember her. God, what was her name? Was it Shiro? Elio aesthetic character for real. She stopped right in front of me, then beamed a smile. When I looked closer, the color of her hair and eyes are just like an albino rabbit. No wonder. No wonder I like her. Welcome home, Forte. I think so? Yeah, it's been forever since I watched Dead Man Wonderland. Home? This place is my home? Extra cute. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have introduced myself first, right? My name is Sonatina. You can call me Tina. So, Sonatina? Is that like another... Like, Forte I know is a music thing. Sonata I know is a music thing. So I'm wondering if her name's a reference to music too? She stretched out her hand towards me. I'm not very knowledgeable on music terms. Despite my confusion, I couldn't let that hand be lonely. I took her hand and gave her an awkward handshake. Nice to meet you too, Tina. Instead of letting it go, Tina lightly pulled my hand. Let's go. Where to? Mother's place, of course. The desire to wander around a frozen wilderness like this. That could fix me. Just, I don't know, something about like snowy areas always catches my attention in like video games. Like the snowy towns are always my favorite. They look so pretty. Oh, Sonatina is a little Sonata. Oh, I see. So hi there, Kamada. I gave a nod in response. So I guess everyone's gonna be named after like music stuff. It was strange. I didn't know this girl at all. But I felt like I had to listen to her and followed her. What, Twy? Fuck you mean you want snow, Mr. 60 degrees Fahrenheit is too cold? Listen, I think aesthetically, snow looks neat. That's adorable. Oh, it's a piano term. Oh, I see. Yeah, hi, JP. Get absolutely called out. Yeah, what the fuck? Why am I catching strays? I just like the aesthetic. Elio. What? It was strange. I didn't know this girl at all. I felt like I had to listen to her and follow her. Well, she seems to know us. Forte. You know you'd need to be below 60 Fahrenheit for there to be snow. Okay, I'll relent on one thing. Snow is great in theory, but not in practice. Thank you. Yeah, like, I would be like, oh, I'd like to go to the snow, but then I actually go to the snow and then I regret it. Forte. Yeah, I'm much more accustomed to hot weather because I'm a Californian. Why? Wake up, Forte. As I walked, I could hear faint voices of two people calling my name. I stopped my legs and turned around, trying to find the source of the sounds, but there were no one other than Sonatina and I. What's wrong? Hey, Tina. I think I heard someone else's voice just now. Did you hear it too? I'll have to disagree on that, Kamada. Cold is better in my opinion. I like hot more. But, yeah. Well, we'll see how I feel when I move out of warmer weather. Must be your imagination. Well, just above freezing. Is that so? Anyway, we're almost there. Let's go. Okay. Both of us started to walk again. Living in Las Vegas, California, Arizona, and Texas, I can definitively say fuck hot weather. Yeah, I'm moving up north. Moving to Utah in a little bit. Once my uncle comes back home, I'm gonna take that as my signal, like, okay, time for me to start packing again. Like, I'm saying time for me to start packing, but I already did pack. I got, like, some stuff in storage right now. And, like, I got a bunch of other boxes in the front room that need to be taken to storage. But I haven't been putting stuff in storage for, like, 1 or 2 weeks. However, the voices from before still bug me. I felt like I knew those voices. Living in Canada? Fuck cold weather. Yeah, Canada sounds like it's a wintry hellscape. It's Christmas every day there. But except without the Christmas. I wondered why. Maybe I had forgotten something important. When I tried to remember it, something covered my memories. Something like a fog. Utah, it's pretty there. Yeah, I've never been to Utah, so I'm curious how it'll be. After walking a little more, we arrived at a giant tree. I've only ever been to, outside of California, I've only been to Texas and Nevada. After walking a little more, we arrived at a giant tree. The name of the tree is... When everywhere was the sight of winter, that tree alone seems to be out of season. Elio is packing. I can't even get Christmassy. Unhinged twice in a row. It wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't even a drop of snow around it. It looks like there's snow though. The tree had many leaves and they were a healthy green. To be fair, trying to deal with drivers during snow makes me like it less. If anything, it felt warm and fresh, just like spring. Somehow, that tree gave me a mysterious feeling. Something like nostalgia or longing. We've arrived! Is this Mother? Am I part tree? Sonatina giggled as if I was asking something stupid. She walked towards the tree and gently touched it. People lose their minds where I live when it snows. Oh, really? At the same time, they drive as if there's no snow. Oh, God. I can only imagine how many accidents happen because of that. Yes, this is Mother. I see. Mother, he's here. My autism doesn't like the fact you said just like Sabrina, when I'm pretty sure it's hot and fresh. Oh, thank you so much for the sub with Prime, Cassie. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you. Then, Sonatina began to sing. It was the same song that guided me to her. Same, even during the rain. Yeah, rain is rough. After she started to sing, the tree began to glow. Now, the children of Canor, take Mother's blessing. I'm also one of those people that can wear shorts and a t-shirt in cold weather. It takes around 40 Fahrenheit before I start to be truly cold. See, I'm the exact opposite. I'm like that with like wearing a bunch of layers in the summer. The only time it became too much for me was at like Anime Expo cosplaying as Ukyo in like 110-degree weather, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't wear black and layers. A warm light enveloped my body. It was the most comfortable feeling ever. It was warm, as if I was on my mother's arms. I don't understand what she meant, but this isn't bad. Then the brightest light, in the shape of a star, came to me. I like when rain is rough. Oi. Speaking of, how's that potential Tales of Eternia remaster? I am manifesting so much this year. What the fuck? Accept it, Forte. I took the star with my hand. It shone even brighter, and somehow trying to assimilate itself with me. Am I gonna become a starry bunny boy? I closed my eyes and tried to relax my body. Forte. Yeah, I'm a layers in the summer kind of person too, which is a bad combo in Texas. You can understand why I don't go outside under my own volition often. Forte. Oh dude, oh my god, I went to a game store just now trying to find a 2-disc PS2 game case to swap the quarantine I just got into, because it has old stickers and stuff on it. Instead, I walked out with Outbreak and Mutation and finished. Oh, you finished your IMO Q set! Yay! Hey, yo, that's lucky. Lucky as hell for that store to have both Mutation and Outbreak too. Whoa. That is like a treasure trove store. Holy shit. Open your eyes, dummy. Open your eyes, please. What was that? I always wear jackets no matter what because of aesthetics. Yeah, I gotta wear my Venti or Diva. Oh, thank you for the hype train. What? That was a little delayed, Twitch. But thank you. Coming a starry bunny boy, that's a fate worse than death. Oi. Yeah, what was up with that? That was so late. Still very much appreciated, but funny. What was that? Probably noticing something strange with me, Sonatina stepped closer. In the same fucking week, whoa. What's wrong, Forte? Couldn't be me, I run hot. Let me save. I'm starting to believe. I could have swore on the page for this it said that there was music. Let me just double check. But we've been playing this for a bit and not a single song started up. Yeah, it says BG and SE and BGM. Huh. I guess it's like minimalist. Let's take the blessing. I decided to take the blessing, just like Sonatina told me. What up? Oh, hi, Linux! Hello. It feels so nice. I want to stay like this forever. I completely submitted myself to the warmth of the lights. I had accepted the star, the blessing, as it disappeared into my body. My consciousness, too, was getting blurry. Faintly, I can still hear Sonatina's voice. Check your volume mixer, maybe? I did check my volume mixer as soon as I opened up the game, but let me double check. Yeah, it's fully, it's at 100 and unmuted. Don't worry, you have received Mother's blessing. And where's the BGSM? What would that be? Kenner will surely protect you, her children. Zip-up jacket with a button-up long-sleeve shirt with sleeves rolled up is what I usually always rock. Pants are usually just black of some sort. That's why, for now, sleep tight. Oh, thank you for gifting Lenix a gift sub, Jackie. Thank you. What if the game has one song? That'd be funny. When you open your eyes, I hope the spring has come. Wait, that was the end? Wait, so there's no BGM? Think about it. Suddenly, I was reminded of the mysterious voices. Those weren't my imagination after all. And they were telling me to wake up. Was I sleeping all this time? Did I download? Hold on. I'm gonna check something. I had a feeling that I would never know anything if I accepted the blessing now. What if I downloaded an earlier version? Because I just looked and I saw that there's 1.0 and 2.1. Did I download? I downloaded the 1.0 instead of the 2.1. Is that why? Oh, thank you for the 500 biddies. Phoenix, thank you. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna check something. I just downloaded the 2.1. Oh, and another 100 biddies. Thank you. Did you want the hype train to reach another level? There we go. Thank you. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna check something. I just downloaded the 2.1. Let's see. Story about hibernating. Oh. Okay. We were playing an outdated version. Whoops. Okay, this one does have sound. Whoopsie. Let me fix that. So I'm gonna change that to this. Never ask a visual novel player to read text on their screen. And then let me get, oh, and it automatically switched to the new version. Okay, we already saw all of this. So I'm gonna click through just to see if anything changed. Oh, now this guy has a sprite in this one. Yeah, hi Moggy. That would explain it. Silly streamer made an oopsie. Yeah, you can only hear on the buttons right now, but there'll probably be a song soon. Downloaded an earlier version of the VN instead of the latest one. Yeah. I think I downloaded like the first one I saw that said PC, so I'm like, oh, that's gotta be the recent one, right? Whoops. Just gonna quickly skip through this. I think the wording is a bit better too, because I remember the wording for giving her a handshake was a little awkward. Imagine my big bro reading. Okay, we're just gonna skip through this. Don't think anything has changed too much. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, there you go. Wait, it remembered my save from the 1.0. Anyone that playtested my game, did it do that too? If you downloaded another version of my game? Let's take the blessing. No, it's nothing. Let's see. Just want to see if this expanded or not. We've had an extensive conversation about that, Elliot. Yeah, it kept the save files, didn't it? I guess that's just how Renpai is. My streamer just like me, for real, for real. Okay. Was I sleeping all this time? Ella will never beat the Final Fantasy XIV players not being able to read allegations. I don't understand what was wrong with me all this time. Was I controlled? Brainwashed? Why did I go along with everything she said? Why didn't I realize it sooner? Wait, please, wait! Making a program that adds Nalia PNG at the end of every string of text on your computer to lock the fuck in. Wouldn't that just distract me more, though? With all my strength, I fought the assimilation. With my rejection, the star disappeared and the light subsided. Sonatina looked at me with a puzzled expression. Why aren't you joining the hive mind? Don't you want to plurb with me? Did you just refuse Mother's blessing? Why? I remember. I was asleep. That day, I was with my childhood friend, Legato, in the library. Oh, that's another music name. We were reading some news about Hibernate. Oh, thank you so much for the hype, twin! Jojo! Thank you so much, you guys! So hyped. Yeah, thank you, Cassie and Phoenix. Thank you for the emo and for the hype, twin. I'm just hoping your brain will make you think he is saying everything you read. Since its appearance, every single media had been talking about it. In fact, it was all the news ever talked about these days. It looks like they haven't found any cure they haven't found any clue how to cure it. Ooh, I like this guy's design. Legato sat across me, looking dejected. I wonder what will happen to people with Hibernate. Will Mother open their eyes again? Legato's mother had fallen asleep due to hibernating about 2 weeks ago. So is it like a coma? His personality had been timid from the start, but since then, he became more insecure and negative like this. No, it's not like I can blame him. I'll probably feel anxious too if my family became a Hibernate patient. Is Hibernate maybe like a mistranslation of coma? I don't know. Elliot not being able to read will make Soulframe and Warframe complicated. Oh no. I flipped the page of the newspaper on my hand. Maybe. Let's see. Symptoms of a Hibernate. Feeling fatigued, excessive sleepiness. Well, I think they said it was a disease, so I guess it's not quite like a coma. What? Sounds like usual tiredness to me. I put down the newspaper since there was no useful information there. Reading newspapers make me sleepy. Yeah, me every time I read something. So true. Oh. Looking at me yawning, Legato became pale. Forte, don't tell me you... Huh? What is it? Is it the symptom? What should we do? Forte, do you want to go to the doctor? Should I call an ambulance? What's the call number again? Hold it right there. I'm just bored because of these newspapers. Stop being so paranoid, okay? What if you jinxed me? But... Listen, Legato, if I fall asleep, you can just smack me until I wake up. Smack me, hit me, or whatever until I open my eyes. I'll give you special permission. Be grateful. He's like an Ore-sama character. Hearing my response, Legato blinked several times, then he smiled. Yes, thank you, Forte. Seriously, why so dramatic about a yawn? I said that, but I'm seriously sleepy. Not that I think Not that I can tell him that, though. I feel like that makes Warframe better. Not reading. How about me? Can I smack you for ditching practice? Bet you'll be awake right away. I turned around and find a girl standing behind me with a clenched fist. Violent as always, aren't you? Like shit, it's Forte from Rockman. She was the manager of the futsal? What's futsal club? As well as the girl I had a one-sided crush on. I have no idea what futsal is. Well, she wasn't the most gentle girl. She was passionate and hardworking about anything she did. She looked, well, mediocre! But I had a pair of filtered lenses that made her always cute in my eyes. Wow. Nice thing to say about the girl you have a crush on. She was still cute, even when she looked at me as if I was an insect. They said love made people blind, but that wasn't true. Love just put the special filter or rose-colored lenses on one's eyes. She looks like Frankie from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Aria, I'm sorry. I asked Forte to accompany me. That's right. Now that you mentioned it, I forgot to tell you. Average, not mediocre. Never heard of it either. A scaled-down variant of soccer, apparently. Oh, wow. I guess because it sounds like football? Make sure you do next time. Also, the new jersey will arrive tomorrow. Don't forget to take it. That's all I want to say. See you tomorrow. Without even waiting for my response, Aria turned around and left the library. She's like a storm, isn't she? True. I like that side of her, though. I glanced towards Legato and leaned closer to his ear so I could speak in a whisper. Oh, thank you for the 130th streak. Wah! I forgot about this. Hey, Legato. You remember our deal, right? Oh? You mean you help me find materials about hibernation and I help you plan your date with Aria? Instead of answering in a whisper, too, he said it in a normal volume. Don't say it out loud. It's embarrassing. Huh? So even you can get embarrassed, too. Of course I am. Don't worry, I remember it. In fact, I had some shop recommendations. Legato smiled and passed me his phone. He had bookmarked some of the popular restaurants and shops with affordable prices in town. I know I can count on you, my friend. So, when's the date? In his question, I froze. Did he not even ask her out yet? I haven't decided yet. Huh? Tomorrow. Tomorrow? Did you even ask her out? Tomorrow, I'll ask her to go on a date with me this weekend. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not as bad as I thought, being like, you want to go out with me right now? Where is the music? Yeah, I'm not hearing any music. I hear sound effects. But I hear no music. Oh, I thought you want to go tomorrow. After that, we were looking for dating spots instead of news about hibernating. You know what? I'm gonna put the Flaneur theme on. Since there's no music. Flaneur music. There we go. Okay. Is it too loud? Let me know. That night, I went to sleep early because I felt very sleepy. The next thing I knew, I was already on the snowfield. Wait, no, put the music of Snowden? I can put it after this. I figured not to have it be looping, so. I see. I'm not awake yet, so this is probably a dream. It's a tad quiet for me? Okay, I'll turn it up a bit. Why? Why did you reject the blessing? Blessing? What's that? What will happen if I accept it? You can't expect me to do as you say without any explanation. Doesn't your mother also tell you not to take candies from strangers? Her gaze shifted to the big tree that she referred to as Mother. After a short silence, she sighed. Since Mother allowed... The little girl sat down under the tree. She looked at me while tapping the spot next to her. Sit here, Forte. I'll answer your questions. Sonatina about to whack him for fumbling a bad bitch. You didn't even ask the girl yet? Cringe. Okay. I walked towards the tree and sat down. So? Impatient, aren't you? Well, I need to wake up early tomorrow. I have morning practice. Also, my friend will cry. I like Forte. Let's go with the Forte choice. Or not Forte, Legato, that was his name. Legato's face flashed on my mind. Where Forte? I remember Legato was on the verge of tears just by watching me yawning. Okay, I'll put on Snowden. Snowden theme. If I don't wake up soon, my friend will cry. My face will be all beaten up. I told him he can hit me until I'm awake, but he's stupidly strong, you know. I see. But I apologize in advance, but I'm afraid you can't do that. Huh? What do you mean? You can't wake up. Not now. Sonatina looked straight into my eyes. I could tell that she was being serious. Listen, Forte. You said this is a dream, right? That's not exactly true. You're stuck in an MMO. Then, how do I explain this? You're sleeping, but this isn't a dream. You aren't dreaming. This is a realm created by Mother, by Canor. With her power, she linked this place to the soul of each of you, people of Canor. Your soul was brought here, but your body was still in the human realm, living under Canor's protection. I couldn't believe my own ears. Realm? Soul? Power? What you talking about? Do you watch too many cartoons? Probably because my face showed my doubt, or rather my confusion. Sonatina sighed. Wait, no. Don't play Triple Baka! I might get copyright struck. Snowy video game music. I'm just gonna put on a playlist. Oh, wintry video game music to hibernate to. Perfect! So, she's aware of it. But, please listen. I'm not making things up. Okay. What song is this? This sounds familiar. Sonatina cleared her throat and continued. To hibernate to? How did they know? the FBI agent in my computer made this, knowing I'd need it. You see, a huge disaster is coming to the island. Is this Stardew? A disaster? Yes, so she wishes to protect you all with her power. But to do that, all of you need to be put to sleep. FBI agent sharing their playlist. I blinked several times. Her story became more and more outrageous. It didn't make any sense to me. At this rate, I would believe that I was either dreaming for real or got reincarnated into a fantasy world. Isekai, let's go! So what kind of disaster? Why do we need to be asleep? I think this is Stardew. Yeah, it sounds like it. Isn't it better if Canner's people just help each other to minimize the disaster? And what does it have anything to do with the blessing? Sonatina fell silent. She was looking down and her shoulder trembled slightly. Her snow-colored hair covered her face, so I was unable to see her expression. She was saying something under her breath, but I could only hear it as a mumble. Sorry? I can't hear you. Sonatina lifted her head and then smiled. No, it's nothing. It's a risky thing to do. Anyway, that's the measure that Mother came up with, so everyone can stay safe, body and soul. It means that the huge disaster is something that you humans cannot fight against. Something we cannot fight against? We're gonna get invaded by aliens? I don't get it. Thinking was never my strong point, but with this one, I didn't even know where to begin. I scratched my head and sighed. Then, how about the blessing? The blessing? It's the fragment of Mother's power. We know, Elio. We know. Oi! Don't worry. It's nothing harmful. If anything, it's the power that can protect you. Speaking of, let me bundle up. Since we're in a very cold area. Protect? I told you there would be a disaster, right? By accepting the blessing, your body and soul will be safe until the disaster passed. Your soul will be here with Connor's heart, and the island will protect your body. It would look like you're just asleep. Oh, is this... This sounds like Animal Crossing. Something clicked in my mind. The Hibernate. Wait, are you saying people falling asleep and don't wake up despite there's nothing wrong is the work of Connor's heart? Yes, we've been calling the souls of the people on the island. They've received the blessing, so they're safe. Once the disaster passed, Mother will return their souls, and they will wake up like usual. Does everyone in the island get the blessing? Maybe it was just my imagination, but there was this strange, bitter expression on her face, even though she was smiling. Yes, everyone. I don't think you're telling the truth there! I see. So Hibernate is something supernatural, not a virus or bacteria. Nah, only the cool kids. Only the ones I like. Wait, then am I on Hibernate now? Elio, have you and me been ridiculously reluctant to confess love for each other at all? No, mine have. I've had like 3 or 4 people fall in love. With me, it was like immediate with Nalia. Like we just had a baby this morning. Shadow confessed to Kamada pretty quick. You haven't confessed to Shadow, but only the cool kids get to fall into a coma. Damn, I wish I was a cool kid. Sonatina got up and straightened up her clothes. About the blessing. Since you rejected it once, you'll need to wait a bit for your next turn. What is this, a cue? Wait, can I just go back? Adam Sandler and Homer Simpson still won't confess. They've been crushing for ages. Have you been mashing them together to interact with each other? Because that's what I was doing with Nalia. I'd been insisting on going back, but once again, the little girl shook her head in disagreement. Yes? Huh. Yeah, I don't know why. Because for me, it was like immediate with Nalia. You can't. If you wake up now without receiving the blessing, you can never obtain it again. Was I added? Not yet. Who did I add last night? I added... I forgot. Who did I add last night? I added some people. Grabbing my Switch. Forgot. Please don't give me a cutscene. I just want to see who I have in my island. Okay, so recently my newest characters. I think since I last streamed, I didn't make Futaba, Panko, Erika Furudo, or maybe I did make Erika Furudo on before last stream. Then I made Ralse, Bane, and Kirigiri. Kirigiri is the last one I made. Damn, you're saying Phoenix is not your Tomodachi? The waiting list to get onto Elia's island is long. I'm kind of considering making a random me to get a crush on a particular one, just because I'm trying to make a ship happen, but the prompt to confess won't happen even though they're ultra friends. Yeah, what? I don't understand. And like, I've had two me's fall in love with someone that they were strangers. Like, they bumped into each other and then they're like, who is that? They're so attractive. So yeah, I have no idea. Like, that's happened to me twice. Also, Yosuke is on my island because I tried to make Akechi, but he looked Yosuke, so I just rolled with it. You can't. If you wake up now without receiving the blessing, you can never obtain it again. And if I don't accept the blessing? There's a high chance you might die when the disaster strikes. So just wait here, patiently. Yeah, I had that happen multiple times, and I'm like, why? Why this rando? And not the me I made specifically for you. And why is that? So far, the run-ins have been funny enough. Hatsune Miku has a crush on Bane. Magi has a crush on Shadow. Emmett Selk has a crush on Kamada. That's just how it is. I think Erika has a crush on Oma. It's just how it is. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You guys are perfect. But it's boring. I didn't even hide my unwillingness. Shadow did confess to you, but you shot him down. Sonatina, who had been trying to be polite with me, seemed to be on the verge of losing her patience. Shadow, I think, still has a crush on you, but Magi is the one that has a crush on Shadow. She was smiling, but her eyes weren't. Cloud fell in love with Neko Sephiroth immediately and got rejected and spent all of yesterday screaming at the beach about how he wants his male pregnancy back. Damn. He didn't get to have the reunion. I have things to do, so I'm afraid I cannot accompany you. Maybe you can ask Mother. I'm sure she doesn't mind babysitting you. Babysitting? After that, she actually left me alone under the tree. What a strange kid. She didn't talk or act like a kid. Rather, it feels like I'm talking to someone older. Someone that's been sleeping for a really long time. Is this gonna be like Kanon? If this tree is the island's heart, then what is she? This sounds extremely like Kanon now that I'm thinking about it. Snowy, well, Kanon doesn't have people falling into comas, but still. Other than like one character. But why did she call this tree Mother? There's so many things and questions inside my head. Was this real? Was I supposed to believe it? Unable to process anything, I decided to take a break. But it did have girl who is in coma that likes standing near tree. Because it's a reference to how she fell out of a tree and fell into a coma. I don't know how much time had passed. All I'd been doing was laying on my back under this tree. Sonatina also hadn't come back yet. She told me to ask Mother, in another word, this tree, to play with me, but how? Ugh, I'm so bored. I want to play futsal. Can I at least have my futsal ball with me? I rolled around for a bit on the ground because I didn't know what should I do. I was super bored. I wonder what the others are doing right now. Suddenly, the tree began to shine. What's happening? Mother said she could show you what's on the other side. Tina. Thought I was about to hear footsie. Yeah, gotta play footsies. Is that so? How can we do that? Sonatina was just arrived, came closer and put her hands on the tree. Put your hand like this. Then close your eyes and tell her who you want to see. Just like what she showed me, I put my right hand on the tree and tightly shut my eyes. I want to see... Let's see, Legato. Please let me see Legato. Hope he isn't too depressed when he knows I'm on Hibernate. Better check on him. All of a sudden, the scenery in front of me changed. I was looking at a very familiar place, my own bedroom. It had been 2 weeks since the last time I cleaned up my room. No wonder it was very messy. Inside my room, there was me who was sleeping soundly. I'm seeing myself. It feels so weird. Next to my bed, Legato was there, sitting on the chair without saying anything. As expected, he looked a bit depressed. Legato. I wanted to pat his shoulder, but I couldn't touch anything. I wasn't even there. I was simply watching from afar, just like watching a movie. I couldn't do anything. Forte, you liar. You told me you'll wake up if I hit you. I'm sorry. I hit you real hard 7 times yesterday, but you won't wake up. 7 times? Legato, you punk! Hey, he's trying to wake you up! I screamed in disbelief. If it's not for Counter's power, who knows what my face will look like now? Of course, he couldn't hear my protests. Yesterday was supposed to be the day you asked Arya to go on a date with you, right? Wait, didn't it say that he was asleep for 2 weeks? Was that supposed to be like a long time ago? Right, that was my plan. Wait, so 2 days have passed? Oh, okay. We're timey-wimey stuff, I guess. What are you doing sleeping here? You even made me plan your whole date. Did you get cold feet or something? Here I thought I'm supposed to be the one in charge of being a coward. I'm not! Just because I'm not awake, he's saying whatever he wants. When I wake up, I'll hit this guy 10 times. I was getting irritated watching this. It was stupid of me to worry about him. Actually, I had a talk with Arya at school today. What? With Arya? Her father seems to be hibernating too since this morning. She doesn't look too good. If I could, I wanted to tell both him and Arya that I was okay. His mother and Arya's father too would be okay. Oh, hi, Jess! I wanted to tell him what I learned from Tina. If you're not a punk, you'd wake up right now. Also, I told her about our deal. More like, she made me talk about it. Hi, Bunny! Hello! Hope you're doing good. I'm sorry. Oh, Mother Canor, please grant me the power to hit this guy right now. And she said she also wants to find more information. Without removing my hand from the tree, I curled my body. If you keep sleeping, you owe me $5. Yeah, he should just say that every day. Then he'll get like a ton of money when he wakes up. I couldn't help but feel embarrassed. Just how could I face Arya after this? Don't worry. I didn't tell you that the person you were gonna ask out was her. I didn't tell her the person you were gonna ask out was her. That's great. I'll ask her myself after all. Oh, but she doesn't seem to hate you. Once you wake up, you should ask her again. I'm sure it'll go well between the two of you. I've been watching the two of you for so long after all. Hearing those words, I felt like my embarrassment and anxiety began to melt away. Sometimes I even feel like a third wheel. Really, the two of you need to stop being stubborn and start going out already. Don't jump to conclusions! I need to confirm it with her first. Even though I said that, I was smiling like a fool. Where's the date? Where's the date legato route? I guess I'll be a little lonely. But if you're happy, as your friend, I'll be happy too. It's just... Legato fell silent. After a short pause, he continued. His voice was small, almost like a whisper. I hope at least you'll remember me. Remember that you have a friend named Legato. If I could understand the meaning of his words, Senior went blank. Wait, huh? Is he like gonna sacrifice himself or something? So that Hibernate goes away or something? I can no longer hear Legato's voice. Uh-oh. That's the exact opposite of a date Legato route. I don't want this. My vision was back again at the huge tree I was at before. My hand was still touching the wood. I guess it won't let me see more. I sighed. I still wanted to watch. I was too preoccupied with my own thought that I failed to notice someone was standing behind me until the small hand tapped on my shoulder. Are you done watching, Forte? Damn, the kill your friend route. Kill your darlings. Ah! What are you shouting for? Tina, you surprised me. Sorry, it's not my intention. It's okay. Anyway, if you're done, come with me. Tina tugged my clothes. Sure, but where are we going? To the snowfield. Since I was bored with no soccer ball to kick and friend's life to peek, I decided to tag along. The snowfield. I still remembered I was in the middle of it when I was called. Tina and I had been walking and walking since then, but be it on our front, right, or left, scenery was about the same. It was a bit fuzzy before since I wasn't in the right mind, but now I noticed. Except for where the heart's located, basically everywhere was a snowfield. If not for our footprints in the snow, I could probably think we didn't move forward. After a while, Tina stopped. This place should be fine. Okay, so what are we doing here? Do you want to make a snowman or something? Do you want to make a snowman? By the way, if you want to do a snowball fight, I'm up for it. For a moment, I could see a spark in Tina's eyes. But she quickly shook her head and her expression changed back to normal. 2 souls are about to be called here. I received permission from Mother to link yours so you can watch. It's gonna be Legato and Arya, isn't it? Wow, so you can do something like that. Whose souls are they? You will see. Then, Tina began to sing. Why did she need to sing this song every time she wanted to do something? 'Cause she's like a songstress or something. What's this song anyway? Where did I hear this song before? Not long after that, 2 figures appeared from afar. Very familiar ones. Huh? Father? Mother? Oh, I guess it's not Legato and Arya. Color me surprised. My parents were there. They walked closer to Tina and me. Soon, they were in front of us. Father! Mother! I was very happy to see them that I jumped. This song's familiar. I know I've heard this song. But they didn't even look at me, as if they didn't know I was there. Tina, what's wrong with them? Is this Pokemon? Instead of answering me, Sonatina just smiled and turned towards my parents. What Sonatina said to them were basically the same things as what she said to me before. My name is Tina. Welcome, children of Canner. Let's go to Mother's place. They simply nodded and said okay. I think it was also like that for me. Sounds like a Tales game or something. Oh yeah, maybe it's a Tales game. So what kind of witchcraft is this? And it's not Flanor, because we just listened to that. Just like I was, Sonatina guided them to the big tree. Oh, still not getting that elusive last card. Along the way, I had tried many tricks on my parents. Starting from calling them, pulling their clothes, making silly faces, even poking their sides. But they didn't react at all. RIP. I hope you can get the card soon. There, accept the blessing. Since they couldn't hear me, all I did was look from the side and watched as my parents both received the blessing. Good night, Father, Mother. After their souls received the blessing, they turned into something like fireflies and disappeared into the tree. Until the end, none of my words or actions reached them. The soul that received Mother's blessing will be taken care of by Mother herself. They're in a safe place. Is this Okami? Sounds like Okami. They kinda ignored you, huh? Yeah. They really just did not see that I was here. Sonatina gently patted the tree. I guess that's how normal people are when they go into Hibernate. And we're just built different because we're the protagonist. That being said, when will you stop sulking, Forte? I sat under the tree, hugging my legs. Sonatina crouched down in front of me and took a peek at my obviously frowning face. I could talk to my parents, but they didn't even notice me. Why are you even showing me that? What for? Well, I want you to see with your own eyes when your parents received the blessing. Now you know that we weren't lying, right? Well, yeah, but why? So when your turn comes, you won't hesitate anymore. But at least let me say something to them. No, Forte. That's how it is for everyone else. What do you mean? You must have experienced it too. You didn't know why you were here, didn't know what you were doing before, and didn't remember about your parents or friends. But being in that place felt natural to you, even though you were never here before. You were strangely accepting about this place, and didn't care about anything else. Those feelings, yes, I definitely felt them before, and it felt kinda gross. And that was the power of this realm, the power of Camer's heart. It's not something that I can control. So, it's something like a brainwash after all. Sonatina fell silent and then lightly nodded. Well, I can say it's similar to that. It usually lasts until the end, just like your parents just now. Huh? Then what about me? You're a special little boy. I mean, I'm not being controlled or anything. My mind is clear, at least for now. Ori-samas are immune. You're just a rare case, I guess. Maybe if I try again, you'll fall for it, though. No, please don't. Anyway, did something happen on the way? Come to think of it, maybe it's because I heard my friends' voices. I see. Voices, huh? Speaking of voices, what's the song that you sang before? Sonatina sang the same song every time she was about to do something magical. I thought that song was a brainwashing song at first. Oh no, you're getting called into work early. Oh no. At least you get some extra monies. I hope you have a good day at work, Phoenix. Oh, that song. It's called Counter's Lullaby. Mother's favorite song. Muns for the buns. I hope you got some muns for yourselves, too. Huh? This tree knows music? You gotta treat yourself too, Phoenix. Is it a magical song or something? In my question, Sonatina bursts into laughter. No, it's nothing like that. This song is merely a catalyst for Mother's power. Overtime for Oshi. Gotta support your favorite VTuber. More confusing stuff I see. Ooh, you had some banana pudding yesterday. Ooh, yummy. It's been forever since I had banana pudding. I might have to pick some up. That sounds really good. More confusing stuff I see. It's like a mantra or a spell. You know what that is, right? I know. Are you making fun of me? You gotta. Ooh. Maybe I'll get some ice cream too. I've been craving sweets. I don't have any sweets right now. Of course not. What are you talking about? And saying that, Sonatina smirked. Banana pudding these balls in your face? Oi! Oh, you just... Ayo, you just finished the set, Phoenix? Let's go. Let me give you the role. Just in time for work. Yay! Congratulations! Let me see. Let me find you on the Discord. There you are. There you go. Welcome to the Rabbit Team, Phoenix. I knew it. This kid thinks I'm dumb. That aside, it's a good song. I know, right? Hey! A donation from Moggy. What? Thank you so much for the Ko-fi, Moggy. This is for Final Fantasy. I curse you with getting yourself some ice cream or something else sweet. I haven't checked. Is my sub running out soon? I'll have to check. I did want to play some Final Fantasy 14 later tonight if you were down. Oh, it's because you got paid. Oh, I see. Well, thank you, Moggy. Sonatina didn't respond. Instead, she sat down next to me and started singing. It's probably gonna be a bunch of people in the Shadowbringers town now that it's expanded in the free trial. I was either running around or doing sports, but who knows? Sitting under the tree while hearing her singing like this felt nice and comfortable. After that, once again, Sonatina left me alone with nothing to do under the tree. Have good rest of stream. Yeah, thank you. You have a good day at work, Phoenix. Hope it goes smoothly. I was still thinking about my parents. I knew that if what Sonatina said was true, then we could meet again when we woke up, but this song sounds so familiar. Like a puzzle game or something. Still, I was feeling anxious. That means all the members of my household are on Hibernate right now. What about Arya and Legato? Are they still awake? Instead of wondering, it'd be better if I checked on them myself. So I put my hand on the tree and decided to see one of them. Let's see Legato! Let me check on Legato. I like Legato. He reminds me of Noelle. Once again, what I saw was my own bedroom and my sleeping self. It turned out that today Legato visited me again. He lived next door, so I didn't find it strange that he came often. They were next door neighbors. Oh my god, they were next door neighbors. With my parents on Hibernate too, his family probably got my spare key. Although this time, he didn't look as depressed as before. Instead, he looked strangely serious. I wonder what happened. Just as I wondered about it, he began to talk. Today, I went to the public library with Aria. You what? Why are you with her? Is it a date? Are you planning to be my mom? Oh my god, Forte! He's trying to look into what happened to you, you asshole! No, it's not a date or anything. Wait. This whole time, I thought that he couldn't talk to Legato. Is he talking to Legato? That sounds like he heard him. I was surprised. For a second, I thought he could hear my voice. Oh, okay. The narrative called that out. Okay, cool. We want to know what's happening on this island, so she thought the public library might be a good place to gather information. And then, in the library, we met an old lady. Her name is Sonata. Sonatina? Sonata. Sonatina's face immediately flashed in my mind. Sonata. Sonatina. Their name's kinda similar. That's one of my friends, Sonata. Still, does that similar thing actually also happened in the past? People falling asleep like right now, but no one remembered about it. What? But what's bugging me is the legend of this island. The legend of this island? This is my first time hearing that. I wonder if Tina knows. According to her, there was a legend, but more like a folklore about Canor. Legato started to tell the story that he heard from the old woman. Long ago, there was a group of people running away from the oppression of a tyrannical emperor. Oh, so that's why it's happening now, too. After several months, they found an island. However, that island was covered with ice and snow. On that island, winter was very long. The temperature was very low. There were frequent snowstorms, and sunlight was rarely seen. Not only was the climate unfriendly, but the sea was also frozen. Since the temperature was very low, there weren't many fishes either. It was harsh for the people to live there, but they had no other place to go. They had no choice but to stay. However, after years, the people couldn't take it anymore, so they decided to do a ritual. They sent an orphan girl to the mountain as an offering for the island. Oh, is that Sonatina? The girl was very sad. However, if her life could bring salvation to the island, she would gladly offer it. I was about to hibernate when I had to read the Portrait of Dorian Gray for school. Yeah, I've never read that one. I only know it from, like, Limbus referencing it. The island's heart that was dormant heard her cry and woke up. It decided to grant her wish. I need to read more of, God, what was I reading? The Great Gatsby? I haven't sat down and read it in a bit. In exchange for her life, the heart gained power. With that power, it tamed the winter and brought the spring to the island. The first spring after a long, long winter. On the first day when the spring came, they heard a song reverberating all over the island. And that's why they decided to name the island as Canor. In a certain language, it means a song. It's about a guy in a green light and a dead mistress. That seems to be fairly common in these books. Yeah, hi, Four. The people rejoiced and their lives were getting better. Did you see the new Poundco art, by the way, Four? However, no one remembered the girl they sacrificed. Not her face, not even her name. If he was so great, why wasn't there a Great Gatsby too? What? Yeah! I did an update and everything. Where? It should be on the Discord and the itch.io. Embrace me, Panko. There's no trace of her existence. None at all. Is that the legend of this island? How sad. To think that there were people who thought of sacrificing another for their own sake. But it's just a legend, right? As soon as Legato finished the story, he sunk his face on my bed. His shoulders trembled and his voice quavered. Quivered? Forte, I'm scared. Scared? Of a legend? She's so beautiful, right? I love her. I love how it came out. Well, it's indeed not a great story. I think that isn't a mere legend, but a true story. Every moment I think of Panko, I am filled with immense happiness. Good. Good. That way she can harvest it from you. Oh wait, never mind. My happiness is gone. She took it. What do you mean? If it is, then am I the next sacrifice? His words left me stunned. Huh? But my peaking time seems to be up. Everything became black, and I couldn't hear the continuation of Legato's words. What a timing. Legato's words, however, embedded in my head, and I couldn't seem to get it out of my mind. Are you done peeking? No, I haven't peeked yet. I haven't peeked yet. I've still got time. As soon as my vision came back to the big tree, I was greeted by Sonatina's voice. The little girl was sitting nearby, stretching her legs. Well, yes. I'm hoping for it to be longer, though. It's already good that you're allowed to see. I know. But seriously, it's really boring here. There's nothing to do. I was just here for a while, but it was already this boring. I wonder what about Tina? Tina, what do you usually do here? Peeking too? Sometimes. Seriously? What did you see? Well, many things on the island. What else did you do? Sonatina paused to think. Nothing much. Just sit here, talk to Mother or something. Sometimes Mother and I would call another person and we talked. That sounds very boring. I think a kid your age usually... Suddenly, I realized something. I didn't know her age. Other than that, I knew nothing about her. Come to think of it, how old are you, Tina? And the way she looks, maybe around 10? Sonatina tilted her head. Who knows? She lost track of time. You don't know? Might have noticed already. The flow of time here is different. Come to think of it, around half an hour of my mental clock here was 2 days on the other side. Wait, really? So, you also don't know how long you've been here? Not the exact number, but probably years. You got this bored within like 30 minutes, Forte? This is like, I watched this one video of this one guy that was kept in like solitary confinement or whatever, like in like a very white room. Like, and he went insane like almost instantly. Like, I think they had like a timer, and in like 5 minutes, he started getting impatient of being in there, and started just doing whatever around the room, and I'm like, people don't normally go that insane from having nothing to do for 5 minutes. Like, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I grew up staring at the wall as a kid, but I have Adam Sandler living in a plain white room. But yeah, if I was in a plain white room, I'd at least, like, I don't know, be sitting there coming up with stories for a bit. And then I'd start going insane. Seriously? Oh, hi, Danik! Thank you for the 25 biddies, and good afternoon to you, too. Hope you're doing good. wonder she isn't really behaving like her appearance. Were you by any chance born here and have been living here since then? Of course not. I was a human like you. Huh? Human? Then, what are you now? I immediately realized that my question was rather rude. What are you? Sonatina, however, didn't seem to be bothered by it. What's your mental illness? I'm something like an assistant of Mother now. Although she has power, Mother can't move or speak to others, you know. On second thought, maybe she can, but just doesn't do it. Anyway, I'm acted like her proxy. Wait a minute. Surely my brain wasn't ready for more fantasy-like explanations. So, you aren't the island's fairy or something like that? No. What are you talking about? But you call this tree your mother. I thought you're also part of this magical island. Basically, it's just personification, just like we called nature as Mother Nature or Mother Earth. She protects us, is always concerned about us, nurturing us. Also, Kanor is just like a parent to me, since we've been together for so long. I see. Sonatia smiled cheerfully. I couldn't describe it well, but there was this certain weirdness that made my heart hurt. Maybe, just maybe, deep down she was very lonely. I have to go. Okay, come back soon. I guess I'll go take a look at my friend. You'll let me, right? As I said that, I hugged the tree. Sonatina stood up and adjusted the position of her scarf. Before she went, she turned around and looked at me. It will be your turn soon. Yay, I'm getting through the queue! This might be the last time you can peek. Okay, so I'm assuming we're getting near the end of the game. I took a deep breath and stretched out my hand towards the tree. Tina said this will probably be the last time I can peek. In that case, I'll take a look at... I'm gonna keep looking at Legato. I'm gonna see Legato. If I recall correctly, this game has 5 endings. For one last time, I decided to take a peek at Legato's condition. Once again, the scene restarted in my room. Legato was in his usual spot, next to me. His eyes were red. I could immediately tell that he had been crying. This time, he was humming a song. The song, the one Tina sang when we met. Do you remember, Forte? You once asked me what song was this. Suddenly, I remembered. The reason I felt that song was familiar was because Legato used to sing it too. Tina said it's Kanor's lullaby. Actually, I don't know what song is this. It might sound funny, but this is a song that I heard in my dream. Wait, but you're not hibernating? Huh? Sometimes, ever since I was a child, I see a certain dream. Everywhere was snowing, except for one place. At that place, there was a big tree. Wait, that sounds familiar. Under the tree, there was a little girl. She would talk to me sometimes. She was also the one who taught me that song. Wait, so why aren't you in a hibernate? I listened to a story and got confused. According to Tina, I was there because my soul was called to get the blessing. But why did they call Legato for basically nothing? The dream used to be just like that, but a few days before Hibernate started to spread, I had a different dream. In that dream, I saw my mother, you, my father, Arya, and everyone else left me behind. In the end, I was the only one left. I spent the winter all alone. Is he the only one that's not gonna fall into Hibernate? When the spring comes, no one remembers me, as if I was never there in the first place. And then, the little girl came to me, said that was our fate. Her fate. and also my fate. Is Legato gonna be like the next sacrifice or something? Like, I'm assuming that she was the first sacrifice. It's like every time they have like a long winter, they have to sacrifice someone. He's the sacrifice! Legato covered his face with his hands. His voice was getting hoarse. Maybe, just maybe, I thought that was just a nightmare. But a hibernate comes. My mother was sleeping. Then you, my father too this morning. Legato. Forte, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my dream will become real. So that's why he's so anxious. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be forgotten. I could only stare at the back of that friend of mine as he began to sob. It was frustrating that there was nothing I could do for him. Bad time to tell us this, INFI, buddy. But didn't Tina say everyone will get the blessing? That includes Legato, right? Enjoy being sucked into the tree. Guys, just learning this right before the very end. Well, maybe if he doesn't allow her to suck him into the tree, maybe he can be like, I'm coming back and I will be with Legato. Something feels wrong. Oh, while enjoying being sucked. You wish! And I realized I was back. Seriously, why always cut on the important part? Goodbye. Except Elio. By a tree? You'll get splinters. Adequate night to you. Not moderate? I sighed and proceeded to roll on the ground and lay on my back behind the tree. Something was in my mind. While hibernating actually wasn't something harmful, it caused an uproar on the island. It was actually quite scary, since there was no information about that kind of cause. That case, bleh. Is hibernate really necessary? Moderate is too good for your kind. People who hurt my feelings. Oh, I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry. Just what was this disaster Sonatina referred to? Or could it be Apocalypse? This is a Shin Megami Tensei prequel. Or maybe it's a prequel to the new Final Fantasy, because that's like all wintry. Just when I was lost in my thought, I felt something ticklish brush my face. Ecocalypse? I hope not. But yeah, Ecocalypse was also very snowy. Forte? Seeing Sonatina was here, I got up from the ground and sat down. Oh, Tina. What's wrong? Yo, Ecocalypse timeline. Oh no. I just wanted to tell you, it'll be your turn soon. Didn't you already say that? Seriously? Yes, but I need to go for a while. I'll come to get you when it's time. Just prepare yourself. Gotta clean the sweat off the anime titties. Okay. God, that mini game or whatever. After Sonatina left, I once again rolled on the ground. Oh, my tummy growled all of a sudden. What is it growling over? That's gonna be Legato's fate. No! Not the anime titties! Please stop calling it sweat. Isn't it? Oh, it's sunscreen. Not sweat. Sweat is for Yuzu. Very different. After Sonatina left, I once again rolled on the ground. I shut my eyes and tried to recall everything that happened. I was debating adding Yuzu to my island purely because I saw one of the perks that you could give to someone is that they're very sweaty, but then I'm like, I don't want to have Yuzu on my island. Maybe I'll give it to Erica. Everything is so unbelievable. Now that I knew about the case of hibernation, it was totally harmless. I was kind of frustrated I couldn't tell the others about it. I even saw my parents went through the ritual. Inside the tree, I wonder what kind of place it is. When once we fall asleep, when will we wake up? And regarding the blessing, I guess it was nothing suspicious. Although, the hypnosis power of this realm was kinda scary. Still, I don't really have a choice but to accept it. Regarding that matter, I'm still uncertain. The things with Legato seem to be weighing my mind. He was afraid of something, and it had something to do with this whole thing. I decided to confront Tina about it. Maybe she knew something and could help me clear my mind from uncertainties. Just when I was about to look for her, she came to me instead. Ayo?
Forte, it's time.
I followed Sonatina to the other side of the tree. While walking, I tried to weave my words before questioning her.
Is something bothering you?
Actually, we need to talk, Tina. I have questions. Tina tilted her head. She looked puzzled.
Sure, ask away.
About the blessing. Everyone will get it, right?
I think I already explained this before. Yes, you're right.
Then you too? Tina shook her head.
I'm not like the rest of you.
Then you'll stay here?
Something like that. But it's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Of course I'll be concerned.
Try not to. I mean, Mother would take care of me, so you don't have to worry about me.
Does that mean she'll get to be with Legato? I see. Then will I forget about everything? Like, about this place and everything you told me here. Sonatina put her hand on her chin.
Well, who knows? There might be side effects, but it shouldn't be anything too big.
I guess there was no such thing as perfect magic.
If you have nothing else, let's proceed.
She answered without hesitation and with much confidence. I began to doubt myself. This sentence is wrong, but I don't know how to reword it. I began to doubt the me that doubted her. I don't know. But there was still a chance that Tina was hiding something from me. How can I get her to spill her truth? Tina, do you know about the legend of this island? Sonatina flinched at the question.
I thought you weren't interested in legends.
Well, I happened to hear it when I was checking my friend, and it kind of bothers me.
Maybe I shouldn't let you peek on the other side. What else did you hear?
Suddenly, her tone changed. She sounded very cold, that she could freeze someone with her voice alone. I could feel a pressure in the air. But I can't back down here. I have a friend called Legato. Huh? I think he's very anxious. Oh, I think they meant this to be like another dialogue box and messed up. I think he's feeling anxious. Like he has a nightmare of being alone or something like that. If you doubt on yourself, then just doubt the me that doubts in you. For real. It really does sound like that, doesn't it? You told the sleeping me about the legend of this island. Tell me, Tina, is that true? Will Legato be sacrificed? Sonatina wasn't answering. Then, something flashed into my mind. How about her? You said she used to be human, but not anymore. Could it be? Were you also the sacrifice? Sonatina's expression softened. She walked closer to me and tugged my clothes.
Don't make that kind of expression.
What kind of expression?
Look like you're in pain and about to cry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Since you heard about it already, I guess I don't have to hide it anymore. To answer your question, that legend is mostly correct.
My eyes widened at her response. What? Sonatina touched the tree with her forehead and closed her eyes. When she opened her eyes, she immediately looked
looked at me. Maybe it'll be faster if we just show you. Mother also said she wanted you to know.
Know what?
About us. The people whose existence was forgotten. Oh, but since these were long in the past, I could only hear the voices. There'll be no visual.
First peeking, now eavesdropping? Does this tree not know about privacy? Am I a criminal now? Why would you be a criminal?
If you're ready, just put your hand on the tree. Oh, but don't let go until the end, okay?
I was confused. However, at the same time, I was also curious. Reluctantly, I stepped closer to the tree, put my hand on the tree, and closed my eyes. Oh yeah, I saw this on the Discord earlier. Within the darkness, I grew nervous. Rats. Yeah, I think it was Jackie beat you to it. I wondered what the tree would like me to know. Whatever it is, I need to pay attention. Now, there was a static noise in the beginning, just like a radio trying to find a channel. Once it was cleared up, I began to hear the voices of people I didn't know. This is bad. We have to do something.
Should we try to find another island? This place isn't suitable for living.
How? It's winter. The ocean surface is mostly covered by the sea. I mean, yes, ocean would be covered by sea. That's correct, because ocean is sea. Also, I don't think we have enough supplies.
Then, what should we do?
Hear me out, everyone. Actually, are you saying what to what I said? Back in the Empire, I read a certain book. It said that every island has its own heart. Heart?
Right. The island with functioning heart will be prosperous, or at least suitable for living, due to the island's protection. If that's true, I suspect that this island's heart is either dormant or
not functional. Okay, but where's the heart and how can we awake it? They were all gone silent. I have an idea. Let's make an offering. Oh no. Offering? Yeah, do you know about this very big tree on the mountain?
Oh, that tree with an enormous trunk. I wonder what tree is that? A fig?
Huh? This kind of tree exists in the island? I don't know, but if there's a sacred place in this place, it's probably that place. Please don't say place 3 times in one sentence. Let's make an offering to that tree. Let's prepare a feast then.
Will it be sufficient?
We're trying to awaken the island's protection here, as if it will.
Should we offer animals too then? Or...
Oh! Her, right? Yeah, I don't want to do it, but this is for the island. What? I'll ask Melodica then. No, we don't want her to escape. How did they just decided to sacrifice this one kid? Like, what's the reasoning? Like, they didn't even try out sacrificing animals or anything? Like, I personally wouldn't want to sacrifice animals either, but that would be my first thought instead of let's sacrifice a person. Did she do something messed up that they want to kill her? Oh, no. They sounded weirdly okay with just, yeah, let's go sacrifice people now. All the sounds disappeared. There was a long silence. It sounded like the scene changed after that. Instead of the discussion from before, what greeted me was a woman's scream. No! What are you doing? Release me! Please, I beg you! It's hot! Please! What are those people doing to her? Could it be they... please! We're sorry, Melodica. This is for the island. No, no, no! Ugh. A scream echoed in my ears. I wanted to cover both my ears, but I couldn't, since it would mean I had to let go of my hand from the tree. In the end, I just waited until everything once again became a complete silence. Connor, huh? So that's what they decided to call the island. Looks like my life actually awakened the island's protection, or whatever it is. But they sacrificed me, forgot about me while living a good life. Look at me getting stuck here with a tree. Why me? Just because I'm still a maiden and an orphan? I guess they just don't like orphans, I guess. For the island? Don't joke around. If so, why don't they just sacrifice themselves? I agree. Hey, Kanor. You can hear me, right? I know you can. Answer me, Kanor. Do we really have to protect this island? And though I hope all of them will go burn in the hell. Go burn in hell. Hi, J-Mike. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good. The sad, sorrowful voice. The women continue to have a conversation with the tree. Oh, shoot, no. They're not have head pats. One moment. Oh yeah, I don't think I got head pats for this model. That bastard Neko Sephiroth developed a crush on Cloud after obliterating his heart. That sounds canon. That sounds extremely canon. Tina also talked to the tree a lot. Could it be they can hear the voice of the tree? Just wanted to do a daily check. Well, thanks for coming in, J-Mike. Static noise was there again. I could no longer hear the woman's voice. What a choppy recording. Faintly, I could hear voices. Those voices were getting clearer and clearer. This time, I heard the voices of different people, not the people from before. But what shocked me the most was there was a child's voice mixed in there. Staccato, you're not allowed to step out from this place. Huh? Did the scene change? Why? Please, get me out of here! It's dark here and cramped. I hate it here. What? Is that child confined somewhere? Elio, you're knowledgeable in random information, right? It depends on the information you need, but maybe? Hi, Setsuba. This is for the people of Kanor. You should be honored, Staccato. You will be one with this island. That's right, Staccato. You will be our savior. Savior? This island used to be protected by the island's heart, but it is weakening. Depends on how much Mpreg is in the information. That's why terrible things are happening here right now. Every single time. What? What's wrong? With your help, we'll be able to save everyone. You'll be a hero. So you remember the name of that poem by Homer? About the boat and some sea journey? It's not the Iliad? It's not? What is it? Hero? Me? I hear the island. I autofill it with Rokenjima. Gotta go to the island. Rokenjima. Oh wait, you're asking me? Wait, what are you asking me? What the poem from Homer? Wasn't it like Homer's Odyssey or something? Wasn't it just... Wait, no. That's not Homer's Odyssey. What was it? Is it Homer's Odyssey? I don't think Elio is the right person. I could have swore it was Homer's Odyssey. Am I wrong? Either Thunder. Hello, hello. I think it is the Odyssey. These nuts in your face. Shut up! Yeah, I would say it's probably Homer's Odyssey, right? Not the Iliad. I might be wrong. Damn it, Twilight, I was going for that joke. Oi! Oi! This is all to just set up for your joke? That's right, Staccato. You admire a hero, right? If you become a good boy, you will be one too. I see. Okay then, I'll become this island's hero. What savior? What hero? You guys sacrificed a child. Those terrible adults. Skill issue. It was. Oi. I'm not gonna answer any questions from you then. So it's you. The new sacrifice. Aren't they terrible? Sacrificing a child like this? No, actually, it only hurt a little. They said I'll be a hero, their savior. This voice. The first sacrifice and the kid. Well, no, we've already seen the first sacrifice, Forte. This is the second sacrifice. Pay attention. That's because Connor took us here before we actually die. This is where I would deliver that punchline. If I had one left! Dinkelberg. And you believe their words. What a poor child. I guess we're both miserable people here. Thrown away, forgotten, all alone. We will disappear just like that. In the end, our lives, our sacrifices, even our death will mean nothing. Are you going somewhere, big sister? Yeah, my time will be up soon. I guess this is for the best. I can't bear to be here anymore, looking at them living happily. Are you lonely? Very. And you will understand soon. I don't get it. Why don't you tell me your name, big sister? Even if no one remembers you, I will. By the way, my name is Staccato. Melodica. It got quiet again. Honestly, I don't quite understand what was going on here. I never know something like this ever happened on the island either. The flood of the shocking information made my head hurt, but the whole recording didn't seem to end here. Priestess Symphonia! Hey, yo? Colette?
Has the preparation been completed?
It's a girl now. And did she say priestess just now? Colette? The name of the tree is?
Yeah.
The ritual is ready to take place. Or Martel. Kinda does look like Martel a little bit.
I see. So the time has come. The time to fulfill my duty to protect this island.
But the woman who was with the girl sounded really sad. There was a sound of soft sobbing followed after her words. On the contrary, the priestess girl sounded confident. There is no need to be sad. It's an honor to be able to offer myself to the sacred tree. Yeah, I think this is Martel.
After all, it is my duty as the priestess to protect Canner and its people. That's why you too should send me off with a smile.
What? This girl wasn't like the previous sacrifices. She gladly offered herself without being forced or manipulated by others. This long silence felt like a short time as I questioned her inside my head.
Elle, the new person is here.
Are you the guardian of Canner? Guardian of Canner? What's that? Oh, okay, I'm starting to think it's Colette again. Oh? I'm just, well, the fuel? I'm running out of energy, though. This kid also called Canner as mother. Sacrifice, true. True, I guess that would fit Colette more than Martel.
I'm called Symphonia, the priestess of the sacred tree of Canner. I'm Staccato.
Priestess? Oh, they sure thought of a new sugar-coated system to sacrifice people. Oh, he became jaded.
Honestly, Mother's not too happy with that practice. Excuse me, but who is this Mother you talked about? Mother is Canner. I see. Thank you for your service until now. I'll take over your duty.
Whoa, that girl is so uptight. Duty, huh? When people on the island made me a sacrifice, they told me I would be a hero. In the end, no one remembers. They didn't remember the name of the saviors. Mythos? You too. There'll be no one to remember you and your duty.
Probably. But the fact that you, the island, and its people are still safe means you are indeed a hero. I'll be sure to remember you, the hero,
Staccato. Did he even say his name? Maybe he did. I could hear the soft laugh coming from the kid.
I see. Thank you.
You know, I just realized once I got here, I want to know how it feels to be an adult. Not that it will come true, though. He was only a kid. He had to see the others grow up. Of course he would feel that way. I wonder if Tina also has the same thoughts. Oh, Symphonia, I have something to tell you.
Yes?
I need you to pass the message to the person after you. A big disaster is coming to the island. It happened too during my time. I wasn't prepared enough for it. It was terrible, so I want that person to prepare well. The disaster. Could it be the same disaster as Tina mentioned before?
Wait, what happened? And why the person after me and not me?
Well, Mother told me your soul wouldn't burn that long here. I'm sorry to say this, but you'll probably be replaced sooner than you thought. Finally, a couple has formed on my island. Oh? Did Homer Simpson and Adam Sandler get together?
What? Sacred Tree, is my duty going to end that soon?
No. Oh? Who is it?
If that's true, I have a request. Will you hear me out?
Ellie, Xenogears, and Teto? Yay, let's go!
I see. Thank you. You know, maybe rather than waiting for people to be sent here, we should select the people ourselves. The one whose soul burns longer than anyone else. The one that can fuel the island as long as they can. Unlike me. I speak of duty, but my soul cannot last long. I couldn't protect the island from the disaster myself.
Also, rip Symphonia, because she seemed like she would have been fine with locking in for a long time. Yeah, it sounds like she was raised believing that she was gonna be here and save the island. So being told this probably made her be like, so what was the point then?
We can do that. That's great.
Huh? What are they going to do?
Welcome, Allegro.
Where is this? Who are you?
This is where the heart of Canna resides. I'm Symphonia, the priestess of the sacred tree.
Oh? This is just like the soul calling thing. So she's the one who started this trend. What? Oh, this is a dream, right?
No, this is not a dream. Hear me out, Allegro. I have an important thing to tell you.
Me?
Yes, actually, a disaster is coming to the island.
So yeah, I think it confirmed that our friend is the next sacrifice. Disaster, such as?
I apologize. I don't know the detail. However, according to my predecessor, it's something terrible. If we do nothing, many people will die. We have to prepare soon, so everyone in Candor can be saved.
I see. So, how can I help you?
Offer yourself to the sacred tree.
Huh? Doesn't that mean...
you just tell me to die? No, you won't die, but you will be here in this place. You'll become one with Connor's heart. Such an honor, right? Are you kidding me? I won't do anything like that. Never. Ever. Welp. After a silence, there were loud sounds. The sounds of people panicking, the sounds of car horns, many other sounds that I couldn't recognize. Huh? What's happening over there? Terrible. Am I dreaming? Is this a nightmare? Allegro, what are you doing? Don't space out, Allegro. We have to evacuate soon. The water will reach here soon. Come on. Is this the disaster that she told me about? If it is, then The chaotic sounds finally went silent. What followed after that was the voice of the man from before. So many people died. My family, my friends. His voice trembled as he spoke. I thought it was just a dream. I thought that girl from my dream was just saying nonsense. I tricked her, saying that I would do as she said. She smiled, then disappeared. Of course I didn't do it. Offering myself to a tree? How stupid. Rather, I continued to live as usual. When I look back, I think that was when it started. The weather and climate started to change in a weird way. The winter was getting longer and colder. The summer was shorter. And a few days ago, the earth began to shake violently. Once, twice, many times. Earthquakes? How can you continue to live as usual when the situation is not the usual? He waited until like literally the last moment to have this realization. My god. The next moment, a very huge wave swept everything away. Humans, buildings, literally everything. I think I've heard about that before. If I'm not mistaken, it's called a tsunami. I suddenly remembered. This tragedy was once mentioned in my geography class. The teacher showed us the video of the tsunami. It was very terrifying that I managed to stay awake the whole time. Huh? A wave, far taller than a human, wiping everything in sight. It was like the water, the most bountiful resource on this planet, trying to remind humans that it was a powerful force that shouldn't be seen on the surface level. Many people died. Many buildings were destroyed. We don't have enough food and clean water. What's worse, the winter will soon come. Hey, sacred tree or whatever you are. Why am I still alive? Is this my punishment? Whatever. This is my punishment, then so be it. Just take me. I'm offering myself to you. I'll protect this island as you wanted. Next time, no one will have to go through the disaster again. As long as the flame of my soul burns, I'll make sure of it, no matter what. Another static sound. Just how long would this take? How many people were sacrificed before Sonatina? Why am I still alive? You know the answers to that, idiot. The disaster will come once again. This time, I'll surely do my part and protect this island. Fortunately, I already have a plan. To prevent the destruction from the wave, we can make something like a barrier surrounding the island. You can do it, right? The man from before, he was talking to the tree, but since I couldn't hear it, he sounded like he was talking to himself. But the people will start to panic, right? And the winter might be a problem too. Oh, no. Started playing Eco Renegade Boy. Heavens, I'm sorry for your loss. Alright, let's go. Put on another playlist. Winter? Oh? How about we just make them go to Hibernate or something? That's the name of the game! Sounds great. Okay, let's do that then. Transgender intermission. I can do the transaction. I see. So, everything about Hibernate was this man's idea? Suddenly, he sighed and his tone changed to a deeper and more serious one. Still, this plan requires a lot of power. I'll most likely disappear before spring. Is that not just an action for you? This is true. Whenever I do anything, that's a transaction. I have to find a successor soon. Let's use that girl's method then. Her method? Is she going to call someone too? Just like my guess, he actually called someone to the realm. This time, it's a young woman's voice. Welcome. My name is Allegro, the one who called you here. I get not wanting to sacrifice yourself, but the fact that he still continued to be selfish even after the first warnings makes me want to throw rocks at Allegro. Yeah, like, they had, like, all these natural disasters happen while Allegro was still, like, in, like, the raking realm or whatever, and he wasn't like, maybe this is related to Symphonia telling me about the tree thing. Oh, I'm Dulce. Is it Dulce? Or Dolce? Dolce? It might be Dolce. Where is this? A dream? Not quite, but something like that. Dude waited even after his loved ones died to, like, bro. Yeah, I think it's a ladder. Okay. Dolce. Anyway, why don't we talk for a bit? I'm sorry, I can't do it. I have to take care of my mother. My mother is the only family I have left. She's been hospitalized for a while, and I want to be there for her. I know. She's in the public hospital near the west coast, right? How did you... Well, everything that happened on the island can be seen from here. After all, I'm one with this island. Now that you mention it, I think that's supposed to be Dolce saying that. Maybe I should have let you see it. The disaster that I saw with my own eyes. Oh wait, no. I guess that was Allegro. West Coast, right? I used to live around there myself too. You should see what I saw in that place on that day. After that, you can make your choice. I wonder what will you choose in the end? Will you choose to leave your mother, or will you choose to see your mother leave you? The man's voice was like a devil's whisper. It was poisonous and cruel. He made it so she had no choice but to accept. This is blackmail. I know he wanted to protect this island, but this... I can't accept this. I managed to deal with the disaster. That man, too, has left. But Mother, she didn't remember me. Yeah, still throwing rocks at this guy. Yeah, Allegro sucks. She's still sick, but she has no one with her. At least she's safe, but still. Faintly, I could hear a soft sobbing from the young woman. Couldn't he have found someone else? Tell me, Kenner, do we still have to do this? To be sacrificed, to be forgotten, to be alone, to disappear just like that? This is all too sad. My soul probably won't last until the next disaster passes, but I don't want anyone else to feel the same way as I do right now. I don't want anyone to replace me. Please, Kenor, release us. Let me be the last one. The last one? But as for the rest... The static sound cut her voice before I could hear the full sentence. How goes it, Bun? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hi, Scarcon. It's going good. Hope you're doing well. Hey, don't cut the important part. I was still irritated, but the scene moved on anyway. I don't think she's Sona... Okay, yeah, I think this is Sonatina. Why are you here? I didn't even call you. The young woman gasped in disbelief. Even I could hear the surprise in the young woman's voice, but I thought it wasn't a good surprise. After all, she sounded like she was seeing a ghost. Where is this place? Who are you, big sister? This voice, Tina? Is it really okay for me to watch this? My name is Dolce. You are... I'm Sonatina. You can call me Tina. Okay, Tina. Why are you here? This is not a place for you. I heard voices. They're telling me to meet Connor.
Voices? They? Did the tree do it?
Could it be? No way. So, Dulce, is Connor here?
The young woman let out a heavy sigh.
Yeah, if you don't mind, maybe we can talk. Okay.
How do I say this? Tina feels different. She sounds more cheerful? Yeah, I think she might have been guarding over the tree for a really long time. This frickin' tree! Yeah, we gotta cut this tree down, bro! Get off this island, it's not worth it.
Huh? So you're always here, Dolce? I'm also always at home. You don't go outside? Like, to play with your friends? Friends, huh? Must be nice. I'd like to have friends too. Actually, I got sick a lot, so Mama and Papa won't allow me to go outside. It's not that I see them often though. They're very busy people.
I didn't know Sonatina was such a lonely girl even before she was here.
I see. Aren't you lonely? I'm not sure. I have Sonata.
She's my twin sister. Oh, Sonata's the old lady from the library. That name, where did I hear it? It could be just coincidence, right? Okay, yeah, so she's been doing this for like what, like 60 years or something?
Unlike me, she's healthy and has beautiful brunette hair. Even so, she's always with me and plays with me. I'm glad to hear that. At least you have someone to talk to. Aww. About that, are you alone, Dolce? Well, it's just me and Connor here. I don't really have anyone else to talk to. I see. Then I'll come here again to talk to you sometimes. You probably shouldn't do that. This is not a place for you to be. Why? Do you hate me, Dolce? But talking with you is fun.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. I think if it take a moment.
Stretch. No, it's not like that. Well, I guess just talking is fine. It should be okay, right? It's just talking, and I didn't even tell her about me or the sacrifices. Connor, please, she's still a child. Please let her have a future.
Her voice when she said those words were very small, like a whisper. With a trembling voice, she once again wished to Connor. After a short silence, all of a sudden, I could hear something dark and murky, as they belonged in the horror movies. Chills immediately ran down my spine. At first, it sounds like a collection of various voices. Whispers, sobs, chants. Then, voices that barely sounded human followed. You run away from your duty? Unforgivable. You will regret it, Dolce. Sonatina.
Shut up! Shut up! Go away! Connor, anyone, please, take that girl away from here. If she's here, she will...
Just give up. Duty. Let her take over. And we will make her do it ourselves.
No, shut up!
Is that all the previous people that were sacrifices? Her scream drowned the horror voices. Not long after that, everything went quiet.
Just now, what was that? What are they trying to pull? Dolce, I'm scared. That's what I was thinking as well. This shit really is like Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, what the fuck? I keep hearing mean people's voices. They're telling me to offer myself. What does it mean? Dolce, am I cursed? You know something, don't you, Dolce? Please tell me. Dolce, please, tell me everything. Fine, I will tell you. Promise me. Don't do anything rash. Oh, hi there, Barn. Hello, hello. Welcome to Tales of Symphonia. I promise. Once again, after Dolce explained things to Sonatina, every voice disappeared. I'm getting anxious. I feel like something bad will happen soon. Then, the sound came back. What greeted me was the voice of someone new. Just where am I? It's snowing, but it's not even cold. There's a big tree and... Tina? Who is this? She sounds like Tina, but I don't think this is her voice. Close enough. Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, Nintendo Switch version. Yeah, why didn't they ever do Dawn of the New World for the Symphonia remake? Speaking of, did you hear about Tales of Eternia? Sonata, you're here too. Dolce, this is my sister Sonata. Sonata, this is my friend Dolce. I'm Dolce. Sonata, why are you here? They were hauling ass on making Tales of Berseria remastered, as if... Well, at least we're getting Eternia. What's happening with Eternia? There's a thing on the Discord. Let me pull it up again. Also, no, I didn't hear. I guess it's getting remastered. Yeah, we manifested again, Moggy. Yeah, Tales of Eternia Remastered is PEGI rated for Nintendo Switch. So it seems like we're getting Tales of Eternia. Also interesting that it's Eternia. I guess they're not gonna get sued this time. God, please. I wish they just took the PS3 port and made that for later consoles, since it has both games, right? They should have just done that. The PS3 version is legitimately better than the Switch version. If not for the glitches that the Switch version has, the fact that you can play Dawn of the New World on it. Hoping and praying for Abyss. I am very happy. I still do wish Abyss got a remake. But I am glad Eternia got a remake. Especially because me and Moggy were manifesting that. Remember? We were like, watch them do a remake of Eternia. I'm manifesting so much this year. Can I manifest myself getting, like, some money? Please, God, give me 3D tier grants. I don't know. I think I hear someone's voice telling me to bring back Tina. Then somehow I'm already here. Achoo! Woo! Achoo! Excuse me. At this strange place. Anyway, since I found you, let's go home, Tina. Manifesting. Lynn's hand to hold. Oh, thank you for the blessing. I see you two are sick. Oh, you're sick, Bart? Hope you get better soon. But... Your sister is right. I will send you back. Even dreams have their limit. No! Also, please be careful, Tina. Don't listen to the voices. I'm the kind of sick that has made you lose your voice? What? That sounds serious. Have you seen a doctor? The disaster will be here soon, Tina. Sonata, it's your turn to get the blessing. Okay, but what about you? Me? I'm fine. I will follow you soon. Are you scared? I'll hold your hand, Tina. Let's go! Try to defy your fate? I won't let you. You are not going anywhere. Why is it only you? No fair. Tina? Tina! Now, offer yourself. No, Tina, don't! Don't listen to them! Now. And then we know that she became the next sacrifice for the tree. Ugh, my ears! Unable to stand the combinations of the malicious voices and the static white noises, I let go of my hand to cover my ears. I haven't, but I don't think it's serious. It just kinda hurts to talk, but it's happened before, so I just gotta rest my voice. Bonsai Man! Holy crap! Thank you for the 2,000 biddies. Yeah, tree! We're becoming one with the tree. How's it going? I think you were playing some Phoenix Wright with your mom, right? How'd that go? Did you have fun? I wanna be a tree. Forte! Forte! Are you okay? Rather fucked up that all these dead people are basically suicide baiting a 6-year-old. Yeah, what the fuck? Truly boomer coded. When I opened my eyes, both Sonatina and Legato were there, right in front of me. Legato? Oh, you look fine. That's great. Now that you've heard our memories, how is it, Forte? My mind went blank when she asked that question. Wait, am I the sacrifice now? Without much thought, I said whatever came to my mind. You sound different? Hey, I'm asking seriously here. I know, but I can only barely process the information. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Well, that's to be expected. Tina, are you being forced to be here? Oh, you did some stuff. We defended a guy who did a thing, but also this one guy did the thing to our assistant. But then we said a thing to this other guy, and then this other guy said some stuff, and we were sad. But then we heard a meow, and then found a thing and got sad. You heard a meow, huh? Well, it's good. It sounds like you had a fun old time with your mom. Yes and no. What do you mean? Oh, by the way, have you seen the things on the gaming channel for my Tomodachi Life stuff? Because there was one video with you talking about Mega Man Battle Network to someone, and it was very funny. In a sense, you can say I was being forced by those voices. But in the end, I chose to offer myself. So you can also say I didn't. See, I was vague enough, but I think you know the games. You can probably know what case you're on. Yep. And you see, it's not that bad here. I'm very healthy. I don't get sick. Mother always talks to me too. As you heard, I never went outside, so being here all the time doesn't really make any difference, to be honest. If anything, I have more things to do here. That was what she said, but looking at the way she got excited for a moment about playing with snow and hearing her sound happy to talk with the young woman from before, I felt like she was only saying those things because she hadn't experienced much in the first place. Tina, you're like 6. I'm pretty sure you were coerced into it. Yeah! You were manipulated by the voices to become a sacrifice, bro. But it wasn't like I could do anything for her. I see. By the way, Tina, what are those voices? The ones that called you here. I think those were the other guys. The sacrifices. I turned my head towards Legato. Legato, don't tell me you also heard something as scary as that? I don't think so. That's probably my predecessor's shadows. Shadows? The true self. Right. It's not like the sacrifices were bad people, but we were staying here in solitude for about 100 years. No one remembers us, but we remember them. Our appearance cannot change, as if our time has stopped, but we have to see the others' time moving. in the end, we're also human. Not just loneliness. We also feel frustration, anger, envy, sadness, and also regret.
Whoa, Mega Man Battle Network is related to Mpreg? I had no idea. I know, right? Crazy, isn't it?
Those voices came from their shadows, the accumulation of their negative feelings that resides here, which only gets stronger and took form.
It only makes it better though, doesn't it?
It's basically part of them.
What?
They wanted to make sure that the succession took place, which was the one before me. Dulce was trying to prevent.
Well known fact, the M for Mpreg stands for Mega Man. This is true.
In the end, she failed. Only Sonata was able to get the blessing, while I ended up being her successor here.
I just googled Mega Man Battle Network Mpreg just to see what I'd find. Anything interesting pop up? First image is Marvin the Martian Mpreg. What? That ain't even Mega Man.
Then why didn't I hear any of those voices? Probably because they have no reason to. I did my part to convince you to take over. Also, you didn't show any resistance so far.
Then Sonatina looked at me.
But there's no guarantee that they won't show up if you continue to do this pointless thing, Forte. They would just do what they did to me again. This time to you and Legato. You understand, right?
I gritted my teeth and looked at Legato, but I don't want to be a sacrifice.
Don't worry about me, Forte. I'm okay. I've decided to accept my fate.
What do you mean? Do you have dreams? Something that you want to do at least?
Can't say I don't have.
All the results are like normal Mega Man Battle Network stuff, and Google is like, this result doesn't include Mpreg. So we gotta throw in Marvin the Martian to even it out. Let's see. Clearly Google is fighting against this idea. We need more Mega Man Mpreg. Stat!
I want to be a photographer. I want to go to many places and take many pictures. And I want to make a lot of money and take my parents to travel around the world. Also, as expected, I want to see your future. The internet used to be a proper place.
We used to have actual results when we Googled something. Yeah, now we get Marvin the Martian Mpreg instead of Mega Man Mpreg? What the fuck? That is a good quote.
I want to take photos of your big days, like your wedding day or the day you become a pro. But it's okay. It's okay. That's why you too, please understand. Take the blessing, move on, and chase your own dream.
Wait, Forte, yeah, just like Mega Man. Bass is in this game.
He's right, Forte. You shouldn't do anything funny. The outcome won't change anyway.
Like, there ain't no way there isn't any Mega Man Mpreg for how long the franchise has existed. Yeah, you know there's like, there's someone out there that did that. It's gotta be. Like DeviantArt or something.
Nothing will change as long as those shadows are there.
Yeah, it's like Rule 34. But like it's Rule Mpreg. If it exists, there's Mpreg of it.
I shut my eyes tightly. Was me being here really pointless? Trying to change things?
Was trying to change things really impossible?
Did I have to let go of my friend so he could be a sacrifice and forgotten?
Yeah, he's gotta become like the ultimate program. Well, no, you're the ultimate program. Never mind.
No, I won't. There must be something that I can do.
I'll become the ultimate program.
Then, questions began to appear inside my head. Was me being here a coincidence? Was me being able to hear Legato and Arya's voices a coincidence? What if everything was actually Kenner's scheme? What if Canner actually wanted me to help Legato? What if Canner actually wanted to end the cycle of sacrifices? It sounded like Canner wanted to, because it listened when Dolce wanted to, like, end it with Dolce, but, like, the sacrifices didn't like that. Maybe that's also why Canner made me hear those recordings. But I wonder what will happen to the island after that. No, I shouldn't think about that now. We gotta evacuate! I knew what I wanted to do. I opened my eyes and looked towards my friend. Legato. Yeah? If there's a way for you to not become a sacrifice, what will you do? Huh? Didn't you hear what Tina just said? I'm asking you here, my friend. Be honest with me for once, will you? As expected, maybe I'm scared. I think if that kind of world exists, it will be great. That's what I want to hear. I've made up my mind. I took a deep breath and put as much power as I could into my next sentence. I will end this nonsense. And not even those voices from the underworld will stop me. For a second, I thought I saw Sonatina smile. Then, the atmosphere changed. Feeling the tension in the air, Sonatina and Legato's expression darkened. Suddenly, everything turned black. I could still see Legato and Tina, but our surrounding was completely black. Then, those horror-like voices began to reverberate around us. Sonatina was calm, but when I looked at Legato, he was as pale as a sheet. They're here. Forte, maybe you should stop this. Well, sorry to disappoint. I won't just give up without trying. But how are you gonna deal with this? How? Well, by talking. Talking? Are you for real, Forte? To tell you the truth, I didn't think about that. As if I could say that out loud. You want to abandon your duty. Do you think you can run away? You have to be punished. No fair. No fair. Pitiful. How pitiful. The voices sounded quite similar. It was quite hard to distinguish them. Other than that, I could judge them based on the overall vibes and compare them to the one in my memory. Then, the shadows started to take form. As the name suggested, they look like black shadows you would see in horror movies. Or maybe at 3 a.m. near your bed. I don't think that happens to me, to be honest. There are 2 behind Legato, 2 behind Sonatina, and 1 behind me. Legato, also named Legs. It's my friend, Legs! And I realized its presence. My pathetic hands began to tremble. I noticed there were 5 of them. But wait, there are 5? I thought there were 4 before Dolce joined them. Could it be the previous sacrifice has become part of the shadows now? Either way, I gotta do something about this. That's sad, because I know Dolce wanted to stop this, but her shadow became something that's continuing the cycle. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. So the shadows really aren't like the people. Because Dolce never would have wanted that to happen. It's like the dark feelings within them, but it's not them. Either way, I gotta do something about this. Maybe I should try to talk to them one by one. Let's start with the one nearby first. I'm wondering, if the key to ending the cycle has to be related to how Counter called in 2 people, Sonatina and Sonata, and now Forte and Legato. Yeah, because we never saw Sonata. Because we saw, well, we did see Sonata. She's like alive and like, she's not in the tree. So I wonder. I turned around to face the shadow behind me. I didn't know whose shadow was that, but I tried to talk to it. It's just a little guy. Excuse me. The shadow did not respond. Hey, I need to talk to you. I have nothing to talk to you. Let's try to talk to others first. I was about to head over to Legato, but Sonatina called me. There are 2 shadows near her. She was telling me to deal with those 2 first. I decided to start with the one on the left. Excuse me, why don't we have a talk?
Why?
I think this is Dolce.
Pitiful. How pitiful.
What are you talking about? Why are you saying something like that?
Pitiful. Sacrifice. Pitiful. Sorry. I'm sorry. Mother. Tina. Call the name, Forte.
The name? The owner of the shadow?
Right. After all, these shadows are part of their owner. Remembering the name will help them to calm down.
The shadows appeared behind Legato and Sonatina. They began whispering, I love Latinas. I'm so glad that fucking Tomodachi Life had like a ticket that I could give to fucking shadows so that I could be like, I love Latinas. The Latin America tour. I was like, I know exactly who to give that to. Can't you do that, Tina?
I'm a resident of this place. There would be no meaning if I do that.
I see. Wait, why do I feel like Tina is helping me? Didn't she want Legato to stay? No, this is not the time to think about that. I have important things to do. Let's see. The shadow sounds apologetic. Its regret had something to do with the owner's mother and Sonatina. If that's the case, I think the shadow probably belongs to Dolce. Are you Dolce? Suddenly, the shadow changed form.
I'm sorry, Tina. This isn't my intention. I want you to be free. I want this cycle of loneliness to stop. But you still ended up here anyway. It's okay, Dolce. I'm not mad at you. This place is not too bad. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder if my mother forgives me too. For leaving her and for disappearing from her life.
I'm sure she will. I mean, you're protecting her from here.
Yeah, thank you.
Dolce looked at Legato.
Is that Tina's successor? I see. You want to protect him, right? Just like Sonata that day. Then I too will wish for the same thing. Tanner, everyone, please, let him go.
Dolce's shadow had calmed down. How about you move to the next one, Forte? Okay. My attention shifted towards the one on the right. Excuse me, let's talk. What do you want? Please let my friend go. I don't want him to be sacrificed. Why? Why can't he become one? No fair. No fair. The shadow stared at Legato. He has a friend. Why can't I? He can grow up tall and big. Why can't I? I was trapped in this place, so why doesn't he? No fair. No fair. Then the shadow looked at Sonatina. The shadow circled around her, but her expression remained unchanged. You understand me, right? After all, you were here before. You can experience many things too. Why are you helping them?
I don't know what you are talking about.
So Tina is on our side after all? Don't play dumb. No fair. No fair. The shadow. I think I know who's the owner. Ah, there's Storm of Flammable Rainbows. This is Staccato. Staccato. Those people lied to me. They locked me up, sacrificed me. They told me I would be their hero, but they forgot about me. Oh. Let me get out my head pats. I didn't make that a thing for this model. There we go. Oops. There you go. Unfair. Everyone is so unfair. I children? I want to grow taller, go to school, make friends, celebrate birthdays. Don't you think so too? Sonatina shook her head. No, I'm quite happy with my condition. I do miss my twin sister, but what I always longed for, I found it here. Hope you're doing well, Storm. It must be good things that happened to you too while you were here with Mother. So you called Kanara's mother too? Yes, after all, Kanara is like a mother to me. I see. You too, huh? Then I'll be waiting for you on the other side, my sister. Yeah, brother. Takato's malicious shadow had calmed down, but I barely did anything. During their whole conversation, I could only stand on the side. Tina did all the talking. Well, then, Forte, maybe you should go to the next one. Right. I turned my body and headed to Legato. The two shadows were circling around Legato. The right shadow grabbed his right arm, and the left shadow got his left arm. Visibly afraid, Legato looked at me with teary eyes. Hold on a little longer, Legato. This is probably gonna be like Symphonia and Allegro, because they were like the overbearing, you gotta be the sacrifice, bro, people. Let's go to the right one first. Excuse me, can we talk for a bit? The right shadow noticed me. The shadows let go of Legato's arm and approached me. Devil. A devil is here. Devil? Me? Duty must be fulfilled. Fate shouldn't be defiled. Okay, this is Symphonia. This person's fate and duty should be accepted. You want him to abandon his duty. I won't let you. What's with you talking about his fate or whatever? Just listening to you makes me irritated. You are not the one to decide Legato's fate. What duty? You're just pushing what you want to other people. You also let people do whatever they wish to your life. Him. We are special. We are chosen by fate. You're wrong. I know Legato since a long time ago. He's just a normal person. Just a human, like me. And you? The one who's so obsessed with duty. It's Symphonia. Symphonia, you are no different. You are wrong. I'm special. As a priestess, it is my duty to protect the island. In my whole life, that's what I believe. It's my pride and joy. It's something that I consider an honor. You can't just tell me that I'm wrong. Don't tell me that. My whole life is a lie. You know what? If you're happy with your life, then it's fine. It's not like we can change the past either. But can you please let Legato choose his own life? I don't think it's my place to say this, but as a friend, I want him to chase his own future, just like he wants me to chase mine. And I know that fulfilling this thing you called his duty is not the thing he actually wants to do. I see. I'm sorry. To you and your friend. I'm really sorry. I guess I have to apologize to that person too. I wonder if he will forgive me. I'm sorry, Allegro. Symphonia's shadow had calmed down. Forte, the other one. The other one's probably Allegro. Okay, hold on. I was about to call out to the left shadow, but somehow I got goosebumps. My intuition told me that shadow was a bit different. The malice was ever stronger than others. But I can't back down. Excuse me. Because of my nervousness, my voice came out a little higher than usual. Foolish. How foolish, both of you. The shadow came closer to me, to the point I could see its big, scary eyes right in front of me. Alright, Forte, get the bricks and start flinging. It's Allegro! Next moment, the shadow's hands reached out to my neck, strangling me. I felt like there was a rope tightening around my neck. It suffocated me. Forte! Let go of him! In the corner of my blurry eyes, I saw Legato pull the shadow away from me. Then, he approached me with a worried look. Are you okay, Forte? Just another blip on the why Allegro is the worst character list. Choked him. Actually quite hurts. I didn't know the shadow could harm people in this realm. I had to be more careful. Just like Persona. Or at least, I should dodge. Yeah, thank you. Why are you doing this? You have to be punished. If that boy is not around, you will surely comply. What? You have to listen to us. Offer life to the island. That's... Now, say it. Say it right now. That you will gladly offer your soul to Kanar. What? Now, say it. The situation was just like Tina's. If Legato did as the shadow said, he would... I can't let it happen! Don't say it! You again. Such an eyesore. Look who's talking, Allegro! Suddenly, the shadow lunged at me. Seeing the black thing charging at me at full speed made my body unable to move. Whatever I tried to do, I wouldn't make it in time. Go, Forte, go! Throw bricks! Kick his ass! So, I tried to shield my body with my hands and shut my eyes, bracing myself for whatever would come next. But the impact never came. When I opened my eyes, some shadows were there, between me and that violent, malicious shadow. Huh? Why? Why? Why are you standing in my way?
I won't let you hurt him again. I have to do this. It's my responsibility.
What do you think you're doing?
You guys.
I slapped my cheeks. This wasn't the time to feel touched. So are the shadow strategy just do it, do it, do it. Yeah, they keep like annoying you in your head until you give in. There's something I have to do. After thanking them, I stepped to the front. You're Allegro, right? Wait, this is Amori music! Kanar, why did you let this kid here? He sounded really mad. Oh, we didn't even need to call his name. Even though he didn't look like a lump of darkness anymore, he didn't seem to calm down yet. Why are you so stubborn? You heard what happened to me in the past, right? I abandoned my duty. I ran away. But look what happened. I lost everything. When I saw those waves, when I saw many buildings got destroyed, when I saw many people die and lost their families, I felt guilty. It was my fault. If only I wasn't such an egotistic person. If only I did as I was told, maybe none of those would happen. Allegro approached Legato. Intimidated, Legato took a step back every time Allegro got a step closer at him. But Allegro caught him and grabbed his shoulders. If you don't become the sacrifice, you'll regret it. Let me go. Can you imagine it? A tall wave, in one swoop, drowned everything. And by the time the water subsided, you found your friend over there was lying somewhere, not breathing anymore. Your other friends too, your family too. No. Then you think about it again. You've been warned about that. You could have prevented that. It's not too late to reconsider now. He released Legato and then looked at me. You too. I could hear pain and desperation on his voice. I knew he had a point, especially because he was speaking from personal experience. This person had been through a lot. He chose the option that the other sacrifices didn't, or rather couldn't choose, and suffered from it. The same decision that Dolce wanted Sonatina and I wanted Legato to take. He probably just didn't want anyone to suffer the same thing as him. His words actually got me because I started to have doubt in my mind. If the same thing actually happens, can I take responsibility? What if Legato started blaming himself? But I don't want to leave him here. If I do, I know I'll regret it. I clenched my fists in frustration. Is there really no other way? There might be a way to protect the island without sacrificing anyone.
This music doesn't fit at all. It really doesn't. Happy time. Oh, my friend's gonna get sacrificed and die. Oh, we're all gonna die in a natural disaster. Oh.
Not the sacrifice. Not the people on the island.
Yay! Friend died in a flood. Yay! Let me see. Is this one better? No. Okay, that's a bit better.
I don't know. If you can find the answer, I'll give up. If you don't, you're the one who should back down. Go ahead and think. I'll wait for 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Allegro was so quick on setting his own terms, I didn't have time to object. I tried to think. Like, how about we islanders just split the cost? How about people who didn't have much time to live? Or how about we sacrifice stocks instead? Sacrifice stocks? Like money? Investments? In the end, I couldn't think of anything useful. Sometimes, I hated myself for being dumb. Although, I wasn't sure that I could think of something even if I was smart.
Oh, maybe he meant livestock, yeah. Livestock and stock are a completely different thing, my friend.
Panicked, I glanced towards Sonatina.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when they started with the sacrifices. I was like, they didn't even try to do the livestock thing.
Other than me, maybe you should ask that one. Sonatina pointed at the last shadow, the one that didn't want to talk to me before. Okay, idea. People sacrificed become shadows. Now we sacrifice shadows. Then they become people. Then we can reuse them again and again in the Torment Nexus. They're already in the Torment Nexus, so it's fine. I hope that this time that shadow changed its mind. Excuse me, I need your help. Name. Name? I'm Forte. Not yours, Forte. The shadow's.
Oh, sorry.
My mind is in a mess. Please help me, Melodica. Unforgivable. I hate those people who made me a sacrifice. But I never thought my fellow sacrifice would do the exact same thing. I can't believe it. Melodica, I mean, Miss Melodica. Do you know if there's a way without relying on sacrifice? I do.
You do?
Yeah, simple. Just leave it be.
Huh?
I felt like my hope that began to sprout died in an instant. Just don't do anything. Let the island without sacrifice. You, people of the island, should protect yourself.
Probably feeling offended, Allegro's shadow came butting in. Yeah, shut up, Allegro.
That's because you want to see the island get destroyed, right? Hey, it's not like you care about the island either.
What?
Granted, you care about your friends and family. But about others? About the island? No, you don't. You just want to feel less guilty, boy.
What did you say?
Two shadows began to bicker. However, the malicious intent that they had from the start was no longer there. I was quite tired of this kind of argument, so my mind drifted off. I'd rather think of a possible solution.
Fight! Yeah! Kick his ass, Melodica!
Then I felt someone tugged my clothes. I opened my eyes and turned around. I saw Legato with a troubled expression. What if we sacrifice carpet beetles?
My room has an infestation. Yeah, let's get them out of your room and put them in this realm. Forte. Also, sorry to hear that you got an infestation. Hopefully you can get like that taken care of soon. What's wrong? I've been thinking, what do you think my parents would feel if they knew I wanted to sacrifice myself for them? I bet they'll drag you out here no matter what. Is there any way to just evacuate the island? Exactly! Like, the disaster happens, like, every, like once in a lifetime or whatever. Just, like, have someone analyze the weather and be like, okay, let's evacuate. This ain't Wokenjima. Seems to be, like, the big-ish island with, like, a city and stuff. I see. You know, I heard a story. I suddenly thought about it. That person was sad because his friend and family died in the disaster, right? I never thought about what people that I left behind think about my decision if they knew. Hey, I'm one of those people. I've been telling you, I hate it. My parents will surely hate the idea more than me. Yeah, what if we sacrifice a McDonald's burger? With how many preservatives they put in those, they're probably some kind of mutant creature. Yeah, exactly! We'll just make like a big old meat creature. Then I guess I should rethink it after all. Like that one SpongeBob episode where he made like a replacement for like Patrick out of meat. Yeah, you better. So in the end, it's just my selfishness, huh? Like, is there a disaster happening super soon? Because if they're not in a huge hurry, then they can have time to prep. Yeah, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. You and them. And I guess I'm doing all of this out of my own selfishness, too. Glad to know I'm not the only one being selfish. I think the situation is like Sonatina's soul is burning out, so they need to find Legato and bring him in. But it's not so much that a disaster's happening, because we've seen that some sacrifices don't even experience the disaster. Human's nature, I guess. Yeah. Legato let out a heavy sigh. I want to protect people I care about, but to think they don't want me to protect them. What if the tsunami happens? What about the island? Then we evacuate. This time should be fine because Tina is here. But what about next time? A tsunami, huh? Evacuate! Suddenly, something flashed in my mind. It was my geography lesson about tsunamis. If I wasn't mistaken, the tsunami didn't just come all of a sudden. It had signs like huge earthquakes or unusually low tide. Did seriously none of the sacrifices think about this? After that one big tsunami that happened to Allegro, I heard that people started to think of various ways to mitigate tsunami. Wait. Instead, we should open up a lab and genetically engineer wings. Then we can fly over the tsunami. That's a great idea. We just need some elytra. Did you think of something? I just think about how we learned about tsunamis at school. Now that you mention it. Actually, I think many of the school subjects covered that incident. It was such a big disaster, so people think they need to spread more awareness about it. We learned about the events from the geography and history class. Wait, what if we took the town and pushed it somewhere else? That's just so insane, it might just work. Signs and mitigation from the geography class. How it impacted the economy. The effect on the environment. Also, how it affected people's life. Even the technologies to monitor it. They were all studied, even in the classroom. Not only the sacrifices, but people in the islands also tried to prevent the same tragedy to repeat itself. In the future, it might be developed even more. If we see it that way, what Melodica said might be true. What if we get a British girl to eat the entire town? Have it inside of her. The town inside of me. And we gotta get brisket on it. Stat!
The islanders just have to protect ourselves.
Or if we just move everyone off of this island and then just bring terrible families that suck so that we can murder them on this island instead.
I guess if we prepare enough, if we can evacuate fast enough, we can minimize the damage. As for how to pass the harsh winter, I had no idea about it. I might be dumb, but there must be smart people out there. Even if I didn't have the solution, if people gave it a thought together, I might find something. Hot chocolate, I see! Answer is simple. Why didn't we think about that? I guess on one hand, this island has been relying on the sacrifice system for so long that they'll talk about tsunamis like a far-off thing. On the other hand, they're in modern day at this point and they're clearly studying it. So it's like, they can make countermeasures at this point, for real. I'm wondering if they even needed a sacrifice in the first place, or if that was just that one person that just kind of started this because of the souls or whatever. I don't know. No, I did think about it, but Sonatina said the disaster is beyond humans' capability. We could turn this island into a banger prison complex, true! It looks like that isn't the case. Maybe she just doesn't know? Do you really think it will work, though? Who knows? Yeah, I'm with Melodica on this one. What the fuck, man? I didn't know whether it was the answer or not, but I felt enlightened. With confidence, I approached the two shadows that were still arguing. Oh, looks like someone is agreeing with me. Yeah, you know what? I think you are right. Anything to say that Allegro is wrong. This is my answer. We, people of Canner, should just work together. Are you kidding me? You can say that because you haven't seen the real thing. We have actually, though. We learned about it in class. Probably, but we still need to save those shadows. So now we need to kill those shadows and then kill their nobodies. Then they'll be okay again. We gonna get any dream eaters or whatever involved too? People learn from past events and try to avoid making the same mistakes. Each day, we struggle to make the world we lived in a better place. I'm dumb and lazy, so I probably shouldn't say this, but with knowledge, humans can make a difference. I believe if we work together, if we think of a solution together, we can make it through somehow. Sacrifice might be a thing of the past, but the era was changing. Humans' mind is evolving. I see. Don't you agree with me, Counter? You watched over us this whole time, so you know it too, right? As soon as I said that, our surroundings changed. The darkness was gone, along with the shadows. There were only Sonatina, Legato, and I left. Of course, Tree was there too. Wait. I thought for a second that the game actually started having audio, but no, it did not. The tree. It's glowing? Greetings, Forte, Legato. The name of the tree is? From the tree, I could hear a woman's voice. So wait, was the solution just, yeah, we're gonna do something? Yeah, I think so. We got the technology for it. We can evacuate now. The voice was very beautiful and calming. If I had to picture it, she might be like a beautiful and friendly neighborhood auntie who loved to give you freebies. That is very specific. Why is that so specific? I'm the one you called Canner, the heart of the island. Freebies? Now what kind of freebies? What? Thank you, Forte. I've been wanting to stop all of this, but I can't do it myself. Maybe my mind is just dirty, but... yeah, what kind of freebies? That's why you made me hear those things? Probably because that's such a common thing to see in Asia. Yeah, probably. The auntie that gives you candy. You are correct. I've been observing people on the island for a long time, and I came to a conclusion.
I remember one time I went to one of my friends' places, and they like had an aunt that was living with them for a little bit, and the aunt just straight up gave me like $100 and was like, "Have fun."
They don't need my protection anymore, just as you said.
I see.
Actually, Dulce told me a similar thing before. Believe in humans' potential, she said.
I was AFK and came back to Jim Carrey dabbing at lightning, Final Fantasy 13. Good. I didn't know they could dab.
Oh, that must be the words that got cut off before.
I was relieved that Kanner was very understanding. However, a problem remained. But what about you?
I am just a tree.
Without the sacrifice, what will you do if the power runs out? Right, will you go to sleep again? Does that mean the island will not be suitable for living again?
There's no need for you to worry about that.
I see. Maybe all the years of soaking up the dead bodies has given the tree a bunch of power. Basically, she was telling me not to ask. That was the vibe I got from her words. I guess the Gato also saw it that way.
Kenner might not be able to make a barrier or cause a massive hibernation like now, but at least Kenner's heart won't go dormant.
I see. Honestly, I didn't get it, and I just could nod my head. Oh, by the way, Tina. What's with the change of heart?
What do you mean?
At first, Sonatina tried to make me take the blessing as soon as possible. She also seemed to keep many things away from me, like Legato's condition. But Kenner let me see and hear many things, and I found out about the sacrifices. After that, she was somehow helping me, even though that meant Legato wouldn't succeed her. I don't get it. I just nodded my head. That's like Elio whenever he doesn't get a joke. True. I do that. I thought you don't like what I did here. Yes, I see. Doesn't understand at all. Like, try to free Legato from what you called his fate.
Yeah, I did. Honestly, I was just gonna see what I'm supposed to do. I already told you, I never consider this place as a bad place, so I don't really see any problems here.
Sonatina looked at the tree.
But it looks like Mother thinks differently. At first, I didn't understand her intention. Why can someone like you even do it anyway? Not even Dulce succeeded.
What she said made sense, but I felt kind of hurt.
Although I was skeptical about it, I still did as she said. But when I saw you desperately try to do something for your friend, I thought... Was that what Dulce and Sonata felt back then? The feeling of wanting to help, to do something for someone you care about. Until I saw it from a different perspective, I never really thought anything about it. I guess Mother was trying to tell me that. Also, you guys talked about dreams, about the future. I guess I'm a bit envious. To me, the two of you, people who are looking forward to the future, are very bright. That's why I think it might not be so bad to help you. I might not have the so-called future, and Kenner has fulfilled my dream, but I can at least show you the way to the future.
I was at a loss for words. I wonder what should I say at a time like this. Only one sentence appeared in my head. Thank you for everything. What I could tell her was my appreciation. I was about to ruffle her head. When I remembered she said that she was at least 80 years older than me, I stopped. I also thank you, Tina. And I'm sorry. I cannot do anything for you.
No, that's not true. I'm happy that you talked to me every time I called you. Nagato wiped his tears with his sleeve. I won't forget you, Tina. Except we probably will, but you know, me too. I also won't forget you. Yeah, you're never too old for a ruffled head. That's true. I'm 202 years old. I still get head pats all the time. You and others too. After saying our farewell to Sonatina, Legato and I walked closer to the tree. Now, Forte, Legato, please take the blessing. Be well, you two. Then Sonatina began to sing. A bright light enveloped both me and Legato. Warm and comfortable light. Oh, Vocaloid. Sorry. Gotta put on a new playlist. Let me see. I'll go with this one because I see Nico in the thumbnail. I still don't get head. Yeah, girl, we noticed. Just like before, a star appeared in front of us, trying to assimilate with us. I genuinely thought that was the game. Nope. This game is like completely mute except for when I hover over buttons. I don't know why. It credits like Dova Syndrome for the BGM, but there's just no BGM. Just like before, a star appeared in front of us, trying to assimilate with us. With my consciousness starting to slip away, I took one final glance at Sonatina. By the way, Webtoon is kind of forgivable. Unlike Elio. Wait, what did Webtoon do? Did they change something? She was waving at us. I haven't been on Webtoon in forever. I didn't know whether it was just my imagination or not, but I thought I saw her predecessors behind her, singing with her. Did they get rid of Daily Pass? Time passed, and 2 weeks had passed since we woke up in spring. Free coins with quests is back? Hey yo, let's go! Thank God! Maybe I'll actually read Webtoon again now. Somehow, both Legato and I still remembered our time in Kanner's realm, but no one else seemed to remember anything. Yeah, they started singing and a Miku song started playing. Yeah, exactly! Not the same as before, but still a win. It's something at least. Be nice if they took away, you know, the daily pass thing. But I'll take my wins. Today, Legato and I spent our time in the school's library working on our little project. One is with a game that's like, you know those bottle color sorting games? Yeah. The ones that you always get ads for. I wanted people to know about the people then. Melodica, the first woman who brought the spring to the island. It gets a lot of points with extensive play. Oh, nice! Symphonia, the dutiful priestess. Allegro, the mastermind. Dolce, the kind-hearted woman. And our dearest friend, Sonatina. I like how they just skipped staccato. They just forgot that staccato existed. No one would take us seriously if we just told them. So we decided to write a story. Imagine getting free coins using Domino Dreams. Fuck Domino Dreams. I got a new phone and it tried to default install Domino Dreams. Oh god. Oh no. I forgot about that too. That's even worse considering Staccato kept complaining about being forgotten. Man, no good ending for Staccato, bro. No way. Who? Exactly. Damn, Staccato just got forgotten. Forgar. We didn't know how to spread the story, but the old woman we met by chance, Sonata, took a liking on it and offered to help. Her family actually ran a publishing company, but we had to revive some things so it could be suitable for release. That was why we were here right now. Would you rather have a Domino Dream son or an Apocalypse daughter? Why would you do this to me? I don't know.
Yeah, at least Apocalypse has a cat maid girl. You know what? You're right. I would go with Apocalypse daughter. Domino Dreams, son. You did like Domino Dreams. Until it started being terrible. You can't kill yourself. Damn. The vision on this part is done. Yeah, I'd take an Apocalypse daughter. Finally, my shoulder is all stiff. But hey, you're so good at writing. Why not be a journalist? Want someone to rub sunscreen on your daughter? No, my daughter's gonna rub sunscreen. Oh, so you remember that. Of course I do. Oh yeah? Why can't you remember that today? We have practice. I turned around to find a girl standing behind me with a clenched fist. Wow, deja vu. Now they mention it, I forgot to tell you I cannot go today. Isn't this like the second time? What are you two doing anyway? I leaned closer to look at the thing we were working on. It's good to practice good skincare. True! Oh, a storybook. A story? What's it about? It's about the forgotten legend of Canor. Forgotten legend? Yeah, about the people that sacrificed themselves for the sake of the island, but no one remembered about them. That sounds sad. How's the ending? You want to know? Buy it when it's out. How secretive. The three of us laughed. Well then, I'm going back to the field. And you, Forte, make sure you tell me next time. There is no third time. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. With that, Arya went back. But then I noticed that Legato seemed to be fidgeting about something. Forte. Have you asked her to the date? Date? Suddenly, I remembered. You still didn't ask her out! I was about to ask her on a date before the Hibernate thing. It totally slipped from my mind. That face. Did you forget about it? Whoops. Maybe you should chase after her then. We're already done for today anyway. I can clean up by myself. You think so? Then, sorry. I'm going now. Wish me luck. Good luck. I bolted out from the library and chased after Arya. Joke's on you, Forte. Arya can download this visual novel on itch.io for free. Hibernate. Get it now. A lot of things happen. There are so many things for us to do. Fulfilling our little wish to get people to remember the names of those sacrifices. Preparing for the disaster. Chasing our dreams. Speaking of visual novels, I also made a visual novel. Check it out. It's also free. I knew you were setting up for that. But for now, I would start with this one step. To ask my crush on a date. A new update even just came out, like yesterday. Check it out. Yay! That was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I was thinking to do all of the endings, but I think I'm okay ending here. I hear there's a hot girl in Elio's game. This is true. She can kill you, too. But yeah, that was Hibernate. It had a very nice, like plot line. The dialogue needed some, proofreading. But I mean, I can't sit, I just did an update to my own visual novel to fix some of the grammar, so, I get it. But it's quite a lot of grammar issues with it. But I really liked the story. I really liked the story. Yippee! I especially liked when you got the backstory of the sacrifices. I think that was kind of my favorite. Cause that was really cool. I also tend to like stories like that. There's another visual novel I read that was also about sacrifices. It was something marginal, water marginal or something. Grammar issues. What about grandpa issues? Yeah, I liked that part too. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite part. Like the ending with talking to the shadows was nice, but it also felt like it dragged on a little bit. But I liked it. I really liked it. Very good VN. I'm unfortunate to say I'm probably not gonna get the other endings, just because this went on a lot longer than I thought. Like, I wanted to do Okami Den after this, but not now. Because this went a bit too long and I don't want to go a bit longer. But yeah, check it out if you want to see the other endings, see what happens in them. There's apparently 5 endings and we got 2 of them. So if this is up your alley, definitely check it out. Know what else is longer than you thought? Oi. Oi, shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the throat. I'm gonna rip out your lungs. But yeah, that was it for today. I'm tired. Reading a visual novel for like 3 hours always like wears out my throat. But thank you guys for coming. And I will see you guys sometime soon. Maybe. Maybe. My uncle is coming home tomorrow. I thought he was gonna come home today, but he didn't, and that's why I streamed. But yeah, he's coming home tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. We're back to impulse streams. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Have a good night. And let's see if there's someone that we can raid. I almost forgot about that. What song is this? Is this Earthbound? Okay, let's see. Chat, what would you like to watch? We got Mario Party Superstars, Species Unknown, Voices of the Void, Super Battle Golf, Final Fantasy 14, some art, got co-working and studying, Overdrive and Ribby Rabby, Fire Emblem Engage, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Pragmata, Blue Archive, or Pal World. Are there any preferences, or should I roll the number roller? Ghost Trick? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I love Ghost Trick. I streamed that like a really long time ago, and right after I streamed it, Ghost Trick Remaster came out. I keep manifesting this shit. Anyway, here is my raid message for those of you that have access to my emotes. If you don't, you can just say the rabbits have come to graze the grass. And I'll see y'all later.